That's fine, the last job at 13 Central. 5 George K. 5 George K. 5 George K. 496 Broadway, Michelle Williams,
I ain't turning my camera on. Hold on. I got one other person.
Sick! Yeah, the sickness. Sick!
Yeah, I don't have my camera on. Hold on, he's got somebody else.
All right, hold on. I got someone else.
Oh crap, he's got his camera on.
He got his camera on. All right, hold on. I got one more. Oh, which one? I'll do this one.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's BG Collects. We're going to give away this awesome copy of Masters of the Universe #1 if we hit 1,000 likes tonight on the stream and we get 1,000 subs for Don tonight. We'll give this away.
Yep, we're not lying. You definitely give that away if we get 1,000 subs tonight.
I want to thank Carlos for letting us borrow a weapon. Thank you, Carlos. Hey, we got Agu. What's up, Agu? Oh, Baby Ice. There you go.
What's up, Baby Ice?
Hey, guys, it's me, Agu.
Well, Baby Ice. Baby Ice is getting loaded, she said.
Uh-oh. She's who are you talking to? I think you're talking to Chad. You should go hang with her, Chad. Oh, wait, you're married.
I'm a married man. Look at
What's
that.
up, New Mexico?
Las
Cruces.
What's up,
Craig?
Cruces dropping the ball. Not number one.
Yeah, you're late. Hey,
Superior.
What's up, man?
What's up, fucker? Haven't seen you forever. Hey, did you move to Pennsylvania or what?
I think he became a corrections officer, didn't you, Superior?
Oh, did he? He said he was going to move to Pennsylvania, I thought. Maybe he didn't move. I don't know. I think his kid's like some stud wrestler, and he was wanting to move to Pennsylvania because they're the best. It's the best in Pennsylvania.
The best of the best of the best.
Hey, fucking Pennsylvania is a fucking great wrestling state.
You're the best. I'm waiting for that music to come on.
You can come up and fucking go to David Taylor. Doesn't he have a wrestling club up there in State College too? And freaking Bo's got a camp up there, I think, in Belfont now. But he's doing MMA now, but
Oh.
Okay, it was a very productive stream. I'll see you guys later.
Later, Craig.
Later, Craig. Oh, what is it?
Here we drink Coors. We don't drink Bud Light. We drink Coors.
Craig drinks Bud Light. That's why he's not turning the camera on.
Yeah, Craig.
Oh, yeah. I got all these Bud Light cans sitting around.
He's got the Bud Light. Double-fisted Bud Light.
Listen, I never liked Bud Light anyway. I fucking gives me a headache, Bud products. So I never had to. I didn't have to really quit Bud Light. I never drank it anyway.
But if that's all you had, you would.
Well, I do like alcohol, so yeah, I probably would. If that was the last beer on earth, I'd probably drink it. So what's up, gentlemen?
Nothing much. I deleted all my CRZ books, and I'm re-entering them.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Did you guys read anything this week or not?
Nope, I haven't got books in months.
Are you still picking up Superior? You're still picking up books?
I don't think he left. Someone left. I only have 2 people in here.
No.
He might have left because he ain't answering any of your other questions.
just wanted to say hello and get the hell out of here.
I don't blame him. I would live too.
All right. Should I go live on Instagram and tell everybody we're over here?
Nah, fuck him.
Come on, Don. It's all about the community. What do you mean?
Fuck him.
This community is so awesome.
Dead air. Nothing happened.
I know.
Holy shit.
This is
Hey,
awesome.
you got any books to show, Craig?
I always have books to show. Why do I
Alright,
want to show
whip 'em out,
books?
Craig. Come on.
Craig does.
Come on, Craigie.
What do you want to see?
Whip it out. Come on.
What am I
Craig.
going to show?
Keep it in your pants, Craig.
I don't know what to show. What do you want to see?
A book.
Which book?
Whatever you picked up this week.
I don't know what pile is what week.
Well, we'll pick up one pile. Well, show me what you got last week too.
Okay, what's this? Is this week? I don't know. Let's see here. Let's stop the camera. Move it like that. Nice transition over to this. Oh, too far. Do I need better lighting? Let's turn on this little light here. Oh no, I'm on camera.
I got you, Craig.
There,
Got him.
right there I am.
Oh God, get off the camera.
Yeah, I got the Hulk annual. Did you read that, Chad?
Chad, did you read that?
He's busy doing something else. Muted himself.
Oh, is he going on Instagram Live?
Oh yeah. He's trying to get somebody to watch this show.
I don't want no one to watch the show.
Got the Avengers here. This is a Derek Chew cover. There's a 1 in 50 version of this. Got the old Danny Ketch Ghost Rider #1. That's pretty cool cover.
What's up, Christina?
What else we got here? Got the Bloodline, the Daughter of Blade.
What's up, Christina? I just tried to do a thing to tell people to come over here, but it wasn't long enough, so they said you can't share it on Instagram because it's not a
Good.
minute long.
It's a secret hangout. I want no one to know.
Yeah, the second printing of that Superboy crap, Spider Boy crap. Got Chad will elaborate on this one. He read Gunslinger this week.
It's good shit. $2.99 card stock. How can you go wrong?
I just opened my books from Billy. Hold on.
Red Room, Crypto Killers.
They're still
Number
making
one.
it? Oh yeah, that's a new run or what?
Another volume. It's like the third volume in the last.
Okay. I was about to go off on Billy. It looked like there's fingerprints on these black covers. It's the bag.
Billy.
Banned by 26 countries. There's No One.
No one's buying that shit except for you, Craig, or what?
That's right. No one. No one's buying this shit either. At least you're not. House of Slaughter.
No. Told you once the butt fucking started, I was out.
Wow. They only put Billy's logo, that tiny thing in the back of his book.
Yeah, here, Man, Goat, and Bunny Man.
That's cool.
It's just a one shot spring special. It's not like they started up another run. And of course, can't have Man, Goat, and Bunny Man without this Paul Green cover.
Oh, that's the one you wanted, isn't it?
Yep. Bunny Man, here's a boom.
It's supposed to be like that. Wow, Horton Hears a Who, right?
Right. Good job, Chad. Look at the knowledge.
I have kids, Craig. Okay. I've watched that movie probably 300 times.
Of course, you can't go without the Maleficent cover by J. Scott Campbell.
Do you think that looks like his normal art?
Well, certainly. He's
Yeah,
a Disney.
I mean,
He's a Disney artist.
Under
See-
that rope, he has a sketch of the random. Oh, not random. The same.
Well,
body.
maybe because she doesn't have like tight clothes on, but it just doesn't look like, to me, it doesn't look like his normal art. I don't know. Because I know everyone likes to say that he always makes those slim bodies. Like the
Oh,
body.
here's a stack of ratios. Amazing Spider-Man, 1 in 25.
Ugh.
Issue
Hey, hold on.
25. I guess this was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So okay. So the next issue, who's dying? Mary Jane? Is that what you're getting at?
No.
You don't think?
You want to know who's dying?
Oh, you know?
Yes, I know.
Oh shit! I don't know because I'm reading it, so I don't know if I want you to tell me.
It's all over the fucking internet.
Yeah, it's all over the internet.
Who is it then? Fuck you, might as well tell me.
We've known it for a week now.
Oh, I didn't know.
It came
Yeah,
out
we-
before
yeah.
New Comic Book Day last week.
Well, who's dying?
They kill off Kamala Khan.
Oh, who cares?
Exactly. Most people are going, good riddance.
Yeah.
Spider Gwen, Shadow of the Clones.
Yeah, they're gonna kill her off and then she'll just come back anyway.
Peach Momoko design variant.
Is that really who they're killing? Kamala Khan. Jesus, I didn't know. that.
Kamala Khan. Oh, everyone out here, spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry about that. We
Get
wrecked
the,
your hopes and dreams.
Groot 1 in 25.
How is that Groot? You didn't read it yet?
No, I haven't read it. I'm the don't read the books guy. Extreme Venomverse. I believe. Is this a Peach Momoko? It's got her color palette.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anybody in the chat, you tell us. Is that a Peach Momoko? I think it is.
Well, who's in the chat? Nobody?
Christina is.
Christina?
DNA.
You know?
I guess it's like a 1 in 25 also. Hell, I think this hit one of the hot 10 lists.
Remember back in the day when people used to like us and actually used to come? Those days are over.
Well, I guess it's a ratio, but Ghost Lore maybe is that a book?
I have no idea.
Let me
I've
pop
never,
this open. See if
never seen that shit, Craig.
that's Boom Studio. Yeah, Boom Studios Ghost Lore.
Well, look at Weapon X. He's in Agu's room. See that?
That's what that one was.
Taking over Agu's state.
This ain't a ratio. It's a Zenoscope though.
So Brian
And-
buys Zenoscope, or do you have to order it? Like, does he?
He
put
buys.
it on-
He gets Zenoscope.
Does he? Okay.
Here's the Mexican foil of one of the ratios that DC
Does Brian
got
get Black Caravan?
recently.
Does Brian get Black Caravan?
Scout Comics, yeah, sometimes.
So what? Okay, so Black Caravan's a branch of Scout.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah. This is a Mexican foil of a ratio of DC put out. What book? Oh, Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country.
Does anybody know why Craig bought that book? I know why Craig bought that book.
What? What?
See that nice,
Why would I buy that book?
see that nice
In the
skull?
chat, does anybody know?
Craig
Oh.
loves skulls.
Fucking somebody spilled the beans. How many skulls are on this cover?
I only see one, unless there's on her necklace. Is her necklace a skull too?
No, they kind of hid the other ones. You don't see the whole skull. You just see their teeth. They're inside the fucking eyeballs.
Oh, now I can see them. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of had them hid like this. You can't really see them. But now you can. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that was a cool cover. Jenny Frison, I believe. What else we got? We got another stack of books here. Oh, look. New Avengers.
Yep. Got that one.
Well, it's not the New Avengers. This is Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. What is that? 25?
So all those Disney covers are all Spider-Man books, correct?
Yeah. This one here. Scotty Young.
Don, you're way behind. You haven't got any of your Scotty Young books forever.
Don isn't even here anymore.
I know, he fucking has his phone. He has it muted.
Oh, Extreme Venomverse. What? Another Scotty Young.
I don't know if any of you guys saw last Christmas. Scotty Young had his first live stream the other night on Whatnot. Dude, people were paying way too much money for shit. Like, he was doing like a reprint, like on a pop, and people were paying like $800 for this shit.
Oh, look, another Scotty Young.
People are losing their mind because he's like, "Oh, this is the first time I ever drew Batman." Did a reprint of Batman, and people were
Scotty Young.
$800 for it. Crazy.
Fucking Scotty Young after Scotty Young. Gee, any crickets?
I went over there thinking I could maybe buy something. No, way too rich for my blood.
Ghost Rider. Number 14. Got Miracle Man. What's this up to? Number 5. I think it's another one, Chad read.
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
I didn't buy it, but I read it.
Is it any good, Chad?
I thought it was pretty good. Like if I like the next one, I might go back and buy it. I haven't had a Green Lantern run in a long time.
Junkyard Joe, number 6.
God, you're still reading that shit too?
Chad,
I heard they said it's a good read.
Ambassadors, number 4.
Never read that.
It's Mark Miller.
Is it Miller or Millar?
It's pronounced Miller, according to Mark Millar. It's pronounced Miller.
I've always said Mark Millar, so I guess
That's what I've always said.
I
That's how it's spelled. Something epic? No, Chad, I have not read it. Do not ask me again.
It's good.
Chad has read this. He highly recommends this book.
Listen, okay, time out. I need a time out here. I hear some of these other channels. Oh, you want to buy these fucking stupid brand new books that are bullshit? Listen, I don't buy these books to have. These aren't my retirement. I got fucking stocks and bonds like a normal fucking person. So I don't count on these books to be my retirement. So if I want to buy this fucking book, I'll buy it. So don't fucking tell me it's garbage because I don't give a fuck what you have to say about it. Okay. So all these channels that want to bitch about new comic books, fuck off. Okay.
Come on. Chad, you're talking about one particular channel and one particular fuck nut. His name is the immortal Biggie Shack.
No.
That's right.
But people just fucking constantly just bashing new comic books. Like
Noctera here. Chad says, well, that's still going?
Yeah, I gave up Noctera.
Here's one Chad never started. Lord of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Little Tarzan action. Star Wars, The High Republic. How many Star Wars High Republic books are out? That's ridiculous.
Damn, Craig, you're hitting it hard, man.
What this is like 3 weeks of books.
Oh, okay.
And Spawn. Got to have something to show on these damn shows.
Exactly.
What the hell? Let's see. There's another High Republic. Finally got the last issue to this. I'll sit down and read this tomorrow.
Craig, don't you feel bad about your collection?
Number 3. And number
Don't you feel
4.
bad about your collection? Because, you know, people tell you, like, you're just wasting your money.
That's right. That's right. That's what Biggie says. Fuck this place.
Listen,
I'm not swearing. I'm just reading the cover. Okay.
I worry about my own money. You worry about your own money. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Let's see. The Peacekeeper tries hard.
You didn't read that either?
No. I'm not a reader. I barely read. If I read a book, I'll let you know. Batman, the Joker, the
Christine
Deadly
says
Duo.
she needs more nunchuck dancing from you, Craig.
Nunchuck dancing. Oh my goodness. And again, the reprint here of 181 Batman foil. First appearance of the Poison Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah, my shop's got all those old reprints. I didn't buy any of them.
I get all the foils. First time they're offered in foil, I get them. Misery.
Is that the first time they ever did that reprint, or have they done that reprint before?
I'm sure they've done it before.
Because some of those ones that
gold and Silver Age stuff, they've done reprints before.
well, some of those reprints that this is like the first time, some of those are actually worth a couple bucks. Because some of those other ones are so out of touch that no one's ever going to get them.
Spider-Man number 8.
I'll never spend that kind of money. Like
Second appearance of Spider-Boy.
I'll never spend that kind of money on a book. I just won't.
Let me crack this open. Let's see what we got going on in here.
I guess I'm a shitty collector then, huh? Because I won't spend $5,000 on a book.
Let's see if that's even the case.
I'd rather put a furnace or a roof on my house than a $5,000 comic book.
We got Electro action here. Yep, there's Spider-Boy. All right. Huh. Looks like somebody got their signals crossed right here. It's the last panel in the book. Spider sense is tingling and it's coming from everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You can sense all of them. Man, maybe I should be reading this. But I guess Spider-Boy's origin is in Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. I just hit FOC. Make sure you order it, people.
Christine, are you hoping Craig has some new techniques he wants to show us soon? Or what? Is that what you're hoping for?
Star Wars The High Republic. This is the Dark Horse imprinted one here. Issue number 4. What the hell? God, I buy way too many Star Wars books. I got Star Wars Yoda. It's up to number 7.
Craig, you need to start reading this shit, man.
You know what? If I read every book I have here, I would be 277 years old by the time I finished. That's 1 in 25 for Amazing Spider-Man 23. Holy crap. How long's this been sitting here? 23. First time I've shown that one. Oh, here's Batman 135. That's been sitting here a while too. That's a 1 in 25.
Yo, what's up, LJ? How are you? Oh, that's cool. I like that one. What's up, LJ?
You always like Batman.
I know. I'm fucking lame. I like Batman.
There we got the old free comic book day books. We got this one here. Night Terrors. And they introduce you to all the new Night Terror books that'll be coming out.
Yeah. There's like 80 million.
But anyone like to see the reading list? If you want to do their event, Night Terror.
Yeah.
I'm sure
So-
that's in here. Let's see the reading list.
We're gonna see how much DC are hogs.
Oh, let's
$5.
see how much they want to rape you.
What,
Let's look. There you go, people.
yeah. So you can follow the story if you buy these fucking, what is it, 50 books?
There's your reading list for Night Terrors. This is just July and August, so hopefully they wrap it up
Yeah.
by the end of August.
Christina, Craig doesn't even know what TikTok is.
It says full event. I do too. It's right here. TikTok.
Craig, you have a TikTok account?
Yeah, sure I do.
I don't have a TikTok account either.
I have
kid-
one.
My kids
I get-
love TikTok.
Uncanny Avengers, free comic book day.
I'm sure Don has TikTok. I don't have Twitter either. I think I do have a Twitter account, but I never use it.
What else we got here? We got the old Spider-Man and Venom free comic book day. And the Spidey and His Amazing Friends free comic book day. It's from the animated show.
I'm back.
And what else we got here? Marvel Voices free comic book day.
get the one in
And
50?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles free comic book day.
I know. I saw that shit. I'm trying to make room. I don't need to be bringing in free comic book day books.
Then we got the old World Tree. This is from a while back.
Was there a free comic book day that hit this year? Usually there's like one.
Oh yeah,
I just showed you 3 of them.
yeah.
Which one was the big one that everybody wanted?
That Spider-Man one, right?
I don't know.
Whoa! Hold on. I'm not sure how long he's been there, but we got guests.
I can't remember. I think there's a new character in one of the
What's up,
stories in
bud?
that one there.
Hold on, guys. I've been here for 25 minutes.
My
What's
bad.
up, Rubs?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Predator number 3. God, I
How's
gotta
the
read
story
this.
on that one?
I read the first issue. It's awesome. Chad and I both thought it was a pretty good book.
It was good.
Oh, shit. Give it time, Chad. You'll hate it in 3 weeks.
I didn't buy it. I just read it online.
Oh, that was good.
Because of my recommendation.
Bubs, I don't buy shit anymore. I buy like 3 books a week.
Hard to turn down. There's some real good covers.
What
coming
else do I got here? Okay, this is a shout out to Billy at Economics and Comics.
I can't believe you would. I can't believe
One of Bub's biggest friends.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
epic.
Here's his
Oh,
Lucio Perillo Speechless cover.
hey, what is that? What is that? Is junk hanging right there? Is pubic hairs? What is that?
I'm not surprised Billy was all over this one.
Is that his like vagina? Like a dog has the hair come up the vagina? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Is it a dog vagina? That's the
He's got a
question.
hairy
Well,
taint. That
we're
guy's
talking
got-
about this here.
He's got a
Yeah.
hairy paint, that guy. Yeah.
That's his torn loincloth hanging there.
Oh, it doesn't look like it from here.
Looks like a hairy taint.
I was literally speechless when I saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
Unbelievable. You guys are just brutal.
You know, tell that guy they sell fucking products
you
for
go,
that
Chad.
now. You can clean it up.
Baby Ice must be drunk. She wants to come
this is
drink
a
with us.
paint-
Yeah,
Painted
what the hell?
cover.
I'm drinking. Here,
This
you
is
can
a
drink with
freaking
that.
oil painting.
That was it. Baby Ice has got a cute little emoji or whatever, or icon. I don't fucking call it.
Guys,
Avatar.
Unbelievable.
It's got Pokemon and other Pokemon and maybe some Pokemon on it.
That's epic.
That is
Something
it.
epic. This is
I
a
do like
homage
that.
cover.
Is that Mandalorian?
No.
Mandalorian.
Very good, Chad. Very good. You got Grogu being held in a box by the Mandalorian,
Yeah,
and
which,
it's
Wow.
which is a Gremlins cover. That's a Gremlins.
Yeah,
movie poster,
that's-
yeah.
That's a 3-way.
yeah,
Oh, that's pretty good.
from the mind of your favorite guy, Billy.
What's up, Scarpad?
And I got copies for some of the scumbags. So
Thanks, Greg.
Put one in my box,
Yeah.
Greg.
Appreciate you, Craig.
you don't get one, Don. You went ahead and bought it.
Yep.
fucker. Oh, I got yours back here. The one I got you. I might as well show it.
Oh,
in the-
what did I get?
It's being
What did I get?
protected. You told me to get it.
But he didn't think he would.
It's,
I definitely do. Is it? I don't want that shit. What are you
you
talking
didn't
about?
want this?
1 billion I Dream of Genies.
You sure you didn't want this?
He bought that
That's
for you,
cool,
Don.
That was backstage.
Oh, you're not claiming that you want this, but you do want this.
What a bastard.
Backstage, Craig.
8 billion genies, number 8.
Why, of course it is.
They were trying to follow the rules for the contest. They had a contest. 8 billion genies did. And you had to try to keep the image inside their little 8 billion genie. No one else followed those
Is
rules.
that it, Craig? Anything else?
Sure, I could go on. What do you want to see?
Show books for like a half hour.
I could show books forever. Here, I got
I don't- I can't.
Comic Tom mystery box.
Oh, I thought you and Agu used to do this together.
We got the contents of that. That's right here. Do you want to see that?
That's when you
Yeah,
and
let's
Agu
see
used to do
Comic
that.
Con.
together.
Or this was
I wanna
a
see what
freebie
Comic Con
sent
box-
to me with the Something Epics. This is a give. This is a given to the top shops in the country on Free Comic Book Day.
Easy
They
for
sent
you to
this
say.
out.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. and I
Hey,
couldn't
this got
find
hot for some reason.
it. Yeah.
I guess
Send
this
us the
is
video games.
the continuation of the Spider-Man game story
It does look pretty cool.
before the game comes out. Spider-Man 2 comes out. So I guess that's why this got hot. You got
Thanks,
Miles
Spider-Man.
and Peter on there.
Spider-Man
You're
2
not
already
liking
out, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
I thought
I don't think
was.
it. I don't think it is.
Let me look.
Hey, weapons back.
But yeah, thanks, Billy. Another shout out to Billy at Economics and Comics, where everyone should be pre-ordering their FOC.
Craig.
Is
Got
there a
this from-
10% discount code you can use?
Yeah, there is a
Is it-
discount code. It's
Fine.
Econ.
Yeah.
Get
I thought it was
what-
Craig
you
69.
get 15% off, is it, or 10%?
Hey, Craig, you should tell him to give you a discount code.
I never use the discount code on Billy's thing. I make sure he gets all the money he can out of me. Anyway, get this
Got
from
that.
the
Sweet.
Scotty Young store.
Oh,
We're
wait.
number 1.
I saw
He
that
did-
one
he
on
did-
his whatnot. I think it was selling for $45.
Yeah, you can buy it
Wow,
cheaper on
really?
his website. I think it's
Scotty
20.
Young's website?
This is $25 on his website.
Was that really selling for $45 on whatnot?
Trying to ask for it. $45.
All I know on his whatnot, he was selling the shit ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah.
Who was?
There's a book Don will
The
never
Young did
buy.
his first whatnot, Bubs? This
The
week?
old Harley Quinn.
Who sold it on? Who tried to get?
Scotty Young did his first whatnot this week, Bubs, okay?
Oh, really?
And he was ripping people off. Like,
Well, he's not ripping. People are bidding that shit up.
dude,
No way.
he like did like a, I don't know if you ever saw that, the Batman Funko Pop, the cover one that's like it's like in a plastic case. He did like a reprint on it. Like he did like did like a little drawing on it, a Batman drawing, and it fucking sold for $800.
A remark.
Yeah, remark for $800.
$800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he was selling shit like all day long for $300, $400, $500. I'm like, you're
Holy
fucking-
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, $25 books just for his autograph. They were selling for like over $300, $300.
There's the
Wow.
Ivan Tell version of that World Tree.
So they probably go get it cheaper at a con. Just take the book and get it signed, right? There's no
Yeah.
way he's charging $300 for an autograph.
There's
Huh.
the 1 in 10.
Don, you bought that print that was autographed and you paid $50 for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's autographed.
I don't even want it autographed.
And I ordered this.
Well, he
from,
signs it in the white where you can't see it. If you want to frame it up, it hides it anyway. There you
Something
go.
is killing the children thing here. Jenny Frison thing. You ordered that. They sent you this for free. Just a version of the 1 in 10 that came out.
Craig's house is a fortress of long boxes.
And that would be it. I'm done. Drop the
Why
mic.
Why don't you show
Blank.
us what
Hey,
you got
what's
this week,
on your
there, Craig?
shirt?
That's the most comics you people will see on this channel.
Hey, Craig, what's that on your shirt?
This is the
Some dried. What?
uh
That was super helpful.
We couldn't see it.
I saw the whole thing. Yeah.
Hey, Christina.
Hey, what you got going on there? You got the dark light on there? No, it's not a dark light.
Who's winning the fight, Bubs? Who's winning the fight?
I don't know. I'm not watching it.
Oh, that's
I
right.
was,
You don't watch him in live. You watch him
Oh.
2 days later.
I watch the UFC numbers live, but the fight nights I usually watch them whenever I get around to.
Hey, Bubs, did you watch Luke Rockhold bare knuckle against what's his face? What the hell is that guy's name? You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes, but no, I did not. Did you?
He broke Luke Rockhold's teeth in half.
Oh dang!
So Luke Rockhold, he's like, I'm done. He's like, and he showed Dan Murgiliata. He's like, look at my teeth; they're fucking broken in half. And they ended the fight. Mike Perry, yeah.
Scarpet,
crazy.
that's already happened. It's what's his face with the bus? Bueller.
So let's come out with a combination.
Oh, speaking of Bueller, he just followed me on Instagram today.
He wants a sticker.
Hey, at
Thanks, Bueller.
at least he follows you, Don.
You drinking High Life, Chad?
The champagne of beers. Look at that.
Yeah, he already drank all the
Champagne
Bud
of
Light.
beers.
Nah,
Champagne
yeah, it was
beers.
on sale because all the Bud Lights stacked up to the roof at the place.
Is it
and
still up there?
Yeah, no one's buying that shit. I never liked Bud Light anyway. I don't drink Bud Light. I don't. Bud products give me a headache.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
messaged
me
me earlier about it. He goes, "Hey, Weapon, they have all this Bud Light on sale." I said, "Go out to your car, put on your little fairy disguise, and come back in like, hee. I'm just getting a case for me and the guys. We're gonna go do our nails later. Hee. And that way,
Yeah.
you know, no one knows who he is, and then he can get that cheap beer."
That sounds like a
Like
perfect
that.
crime weapon.
Well, I said when I was in there today, I said the stack was real low, so I don't think maybe they're just not stocking much because
Stocking it or whatever. I don't know.
Schaefer's. That's what my old man used to drink. Scarpad. Schaefer's.
Those come in a can or what? Or like bottle?
He used to get cans of it, Schaefer, yeah. And he used to get half barrels of Genesee too, and we used to fill it up. My brother and I put our head underneath it and drink it. Yeah, I don't know. Oregon. I just always stayed away from Bud products. Bud products gave me super. Like, listen, when I'm drinking them, I'm all right. But the next day, mega headache.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I get hangovers from Bud or Bud Light or any of that.
I used to like Busch though. Busch beer, and I didn't mind Busch beer.
You love Bush, don't you?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely a Busch guy.
Let's see that Conan Bush again, Craig. You still got that copy?
Yeah,
Billy's
Genesee
Conan
cream
Bush.
ale. Yep, my dad used to drink that shit too.
Genesee cream. Never heard of that one.
You never heard of Genesee cream ale? Oh yeah,
There it is.
Look at
There's the Bush
taint.
you're all looking for.
Hairy taint right there.
Oh damn! I'm speechless.
What's that product that a lot of YouTubers try to sell? That man grooming kit or whatever like it is. Yeah.
Manscaped.
Manscaped. Yeah,
Manscaped, yeah,
yeah, I got to use a Manscaped.
The
Yeah,
lawnmower, they call it. Yeah, the
get a
lawnmower.
Manscaped
3.0.
box. Yeah. All the
There you go,
YouTubers
Craig.
sell Manscaped now. Yeah.
Don't tell Billy.
He'll do a live fucking demo. Don't look like Conan, look like this, and then that'll be the end of that channel.
I'm not sure, but whenever scumbags do anything, Billy's usually watching.
Oh yeah.
Because you send them the link, right?
Did you send the link?
No, I didn't send him the link.
He does. Hairy balls, kid.
Yeah, got hairy balls, man. What the hell are we supposed to do about that?
Supposed
Look,
to.
I used to send Billy the link every once in a while, but
Pointed out the obvious.
he's too busy.
He's packing all those books to ship out.
Well, that's the only way he'll.
That's
he'll
like
know
a
we're
full-time
live.
job for him to do that fucking shit.
Comic hustle.
He doesn't follow us on Instagram, so he won't know unless you message him. Does he follow you on Instagram, Craig?
I don't know.
I think he's trying to keep it at 69 follows.
I don't think he follows me.
No,
Craig forces people to unfollow him.
no. He
And
only
starts-
follows 69 people
Oh, I see.
because he wants to be 69.
I don't know.
Do you
69's
shirt
a
too,
magical
Starfan?
number.
My my Instagram sucks. I don't know. I have like 500 followers, but whenever I post something, like 8 people like it. So I don't get much traction from my Instagram.
All right, I'll go see if there's anything I haven't liked. Or am I one of the 8?
You
You're
are
probably
usually
one of the
one. You'll throw me one here and there, but yeah,
Sweet.
my Instagram sucks. And my
I
Instagram
see.
used to be I used to get better traction from my Instagram, so I don't know what the hell happened.
They all followed you to YouTube and then they all left.
Everybody
Yeah.
likes following
Yeah.
everyone likes following all the big channels that don't give them shit and just try to sell them Ninja Funk covers. You know what I mean? That's what people like. They like that shit.
Ninja Funk. What's that? Is that a comic?
All these big fucking YouTubers, that's what they, oh, here, buy my exclusive Ninja Funk cover. That's a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the disconnect for me for some of the guys that are hustling comics and they're like, they tell you about all the fire covers that are coming out this week and all the fire books that are coming out this week. And then they're like, and the biggest book coming out this week
Yeah.
is my exclusive.
It's my
Look
exclusive.
at this
That looks like
extreme fire cover. And you're looking at it, you're like, that looks like dog
yeah,
shit.
that's
Like-
garbage. Yeah.
They didn't waste any good artists on your book, did they?
No.
So, yeah, they lose just a little bit of credibility when they go through all that.
Yeah, I've been
All right.
hovering around that $4.99 Oregon for a while. On
I'm gonna get a
Instagram.
drink.
I don't know
Are you
how
drinking?
some of you guys have like thousands of Instagram followers. I don't know how you guys do that.
I don't know how many I have. 2,497.
I mean,
Hey,
you've
I'm 3 away from 2,500. Somebody,
been
somebody
doing
out
it
there.
a long time though, too, Bubs. Though you've been doing it longer than I have.
not that much longer. I only have 915 posts.
Oh, thanks, Bubs. So what are you just saying? My channel's a piece of shit? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know how many
Like,
posts.
yeah,
you
we've been
have.
doing it about the same time. I don't know why your channel
Shut the
sucks so
fuck
bad.
up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to yours. You have 418 posts, so you have less than half the number of posts than me. It's the way I look at it. So,
What's up, aggressively?
1/5 of followers. What's wrong with you, Chad?
I didn't say that.
Hey, I know.
So,
Yeah, I need 3 more to get me to 2,500.
Well, there's at least one here that could be
And
added.
then I'm going to give away a
Nothing.
free like to whoever
A free
a
like
free
whoever.
follow.
Well, I noticed that's what a lot of these big ones do. They don't give you shit. They tell you to buy their shit covers, and then that's what they do. And everyone does it. So whatever. Hey, more power to them.
No, I'm not doing it.
Look at what.
Oh, you're at 500. Dun, da, da.
Uh-oh. You
congrats,
got one new
Chad.
follower.
Hey, get the
Let
hell
me
out of my
let you know.
bar. That's my old spot back there. I don't hang out at that spot anymore. I hang out at this spot now.
Well, I'm on that spot now. I'm on the other side. I'm
I
over
know.
there.
Like-
He's right there. Weapons right
Yeah. You see him?
there. Yeah, he's right there.
I'd
Chad,
get
off.
weapon needs you to slide over a second, please.
You know they don't have any pants on.
Do what?
They got no pants on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it.
Well, yeah, because we have the hairy balls. You didn't see the earlier comments we were
Look,
talking
he's got
about?
the same. He's got the same mic as me too. See
Oh,
that?
you guys are
That's
trimming
my
each other's
mic.
hairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's superimposed.
You got
Oh,
the
yeah.
same mic.
Let
Yeah.
go. Let go. Give me my mic.
Yeah, give me the
Yeah.
mic back. Yeah.
Quit grabbing each other's
Hey,
snowball
Chad, get
money.
off camera a second.
What do you want me to do?
Huh? Just slide over to the right.
Oh, okay.
No,
He's
you're
trying
trying
to-
right. Where are you
Trying to
going?
get a copy of your background.
Hold up.
Or if he fucks his chair up just for you.
Get your elbow out of
elbow.
there.
His elbow's still in there. Get your left elbow out.
There you go.
That's good. That's good. Don't move.
Okay. You got it?
Think so.
We're good.
All right, come back,
Thanks,
Chad.
Chad.
We miss you. We miss
Thanks,
you, Chad.
All right. Hey, Bubs, you should go to the bathroom.
All right, I'm done.
Get under the desk. You're good at that.
I got a position for you. Needs filled. Oh man, I'm gonna get a drink. What do you got? What are you drinking? Weapon? Nothing.
Nothing right now. I may grab something here.
I've almost got a
What
bottle.
were you
of-
drinking earlier? You're drinking a tall boy, weren't you?
I was finishing water. I was
Oh, I thought it was
boxing
a
in
tall
the
boy.
garage. Yeah.
We're honored to have Weapon in our presence tonight. He's normally
Oh, are
booked
we?
on the Carlos show.
Oh yeah, isn't he off on some other channel all the time selling
Yeah,
comics
Carlos.
or buying comics or some bullshit?
Carlos.
Carlos, which Carlos?
I don't know.
Mencia? I thought he was dead.
No.
No, he's still alive somewhere.
All right,
Carlos
I'm gonna drink.
Correct. And he doesn't look like his logo. Hey, Chad's back.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There you go, Weapon.
Got it?
Did you get it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now we're
Can you
Oh,
make the
Why,
light-
Oregon? What
Now
happened?
we're cooking with gas.
What happened, Oregon?
Can't booze right now, Oregon? Oh, that's
Do you have high blood pressure?
yeah, somebody shouldn't be drinking.
Listen,
Right.
We are.
he's under control right now.
After
Yeah,
all
you're
those
taking-
meds.
Taking the drugs. Drugs aren't good for you. Shouldn't be taking them.
Craig. Oh, you're on chemo. Sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, sorry.
Well, get through this, Oregon, and then game on. Scarp has a gonorrhea. What an asshole.
Look at his picture. Look at Scarpet acting like a shit. Sorry, man. Yeah. You're an asshole, Scarpad. What the fuck?
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, he probably wishes he had gonorrhea, Scarpad, you fucker.
Send him the link so he can come on here and apologize. We need an on camera apology from Scarpad for the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to look at him too. That's
Yeah.
no fair.
Well, he said he had silky smooth balls. So
Who? Scarpad said that.
that's what he said.
He said,
He
"Our
said
eggs."
just 'cause nobody would ever find out. He hadn't even
Balls
fucking
like an
seen him
egg.
in 20 years.
I got like 2 books this week. You want to see what I got? Craig probably showed them anyway.
I try.
I did get one good deal. I'll show you that. I'll show you my 2 shit books. Gunslinger.
Shit books.
There's one shit book.
One shit book.
There's the new.
Oh God, that is shit. What the hell is that?
It's the new
Hold on,
Superman
hold on.
run. Story's good on it.
That's hideous. I
And
thought
then
Superman was a kid.
Here's,
now.
here's what I got that was a pretty good steal. I went to Ollie's, Bubs. You might want to go to Ollie's, okay?
I was just there.
Here's a Watchmen omnibus, okay?
Uh-huh.
Noir.
Still with me.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
$4.99.
$7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's not bad.
I never, I've seen the movie, but I never read all the floppies. So, I mean, hell, I can't even buy the floppies to read it. You know what I mean?
Did you watch the series?
Watch the movie and shit. Yeah.
No, the series on HBO.
No,
Totally different than the book.
I
Yeah,
never
it's
saw
good.
the series. Saw the series either.
Oh, you should watch it. It's good.
So yeah, for $7, I thought that was a hell of a deal at Ollie's. So
Heck yeah.
it's black and white. I'm not a big black and white guy, but for the price, I couldn't pass it up.
It's not bad.
Did you just say you're not a big white guy?
I am a big white guy, but
You can't read unless there's color.
I know. You know what though? I looked on YouTube and I saw some guy reviewing the book, and it actually didn't look bad. Some black and white when it's so busy, it's I don't know. It's not for me. But I mean, that's the whole reason I like comic books. I like the bright pages. I don't know. I'm just not a black and white guy. Do you like black and white comics?
I don't really care for it for a comic, but I like it sometimes for a cover or for like a print, an art, or magazines. I like black and white.
I mean,
Like
I
if
guess
it's
you
gonna
can
be
really
big
see the
magazine
penciling,
print.
right? What's up, Scarpad?
Oh wow!
I had to put some pants on to come on and say I'm sorry.
Say it.
Didn't mean to be a dick.
So you shave more of your testicle than you do your face?
I did, man. Say it.
What? Manscaped. He manscaped it.
It's dolphin smooth down here and hairy as fuck up here.
What happened? Your battery died on it or something? Once it got done
I got one of
bushwhacking
those
the
new
fucking
ones you see on
tanks,
TV
and
that you can do like a whole bald head like a melon.
oh wow!
Except it does dick, balls and dick.
Wow.
It's called
Who
the
doesn't?
scrotum scrunger.
So what? So what
1995.
you
It's on
do
all the
first?
old people's channels on TV. So
What do
I was
you do
like,
first, your balls and then your head, or what?
Gunsmoke, and the scrotum scrunger came out for $20. I said, "What the fuck?"
You
I had a
know,
What the
question.
hell?
Is this
most
a
people
first?
probably use the same trimmer for both, don't they?
Something
Whether
epic
they're going to
book?
admit it or not.
No, that's probably true.
I'm gonna ask the community here. Is this a first? Something epic book here? They finished their story on the back cover.
It says to be continued. It's not finished.
I know, but have they ever done that before?
He's saying it's like an extra page, bub, basically. So instead of ending on the inside, the back cover is the last page of the story for that book.
Could you explain that a little further, Weapon?
Just so you know. So he's asking if it's ever been done, Bubs. You would know. You're the
Has it ever been done?
historian.
Yeah.
Oh
Historian.
no, maybe.
I was just wondering.
What? You forgot you never read the last page, the book?
Yeah, did you think it was a cliffhanger when you got to the last page? You're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, they didn't even finish the story.
To be
Closed it,
continued?
threw it back in the bag, pissed off.
No, that's just an observation I made. Okay. Thought I'd ask that question because comic book first or something that I look for.
Could be. Do you have the key collector app?
Nope. Yeah, I've got the key collector. Doesn't everybody?
I don't.
We all should. We use the same coupon you gave us.
Hey, since Ogden's not on here, I guess we can talk some shit about his boss. So he's writing that new book. Do you think his new book's going to be on the Key Collector app? Of
course.
That'll be key instantly.
It already is.
It'll be key of the week.
Yeah, you think it will?
Yep.
Yeah, it will.
So I have the CLZ app, right? And there was a book that came out that had their first advertisement for the CLZ app, right? To catalog your books and movies and stuff. And it's on the back cover. It's a full page back cover ad for the CLZ app. So if you get that book and put it into your catalog, it puts it as a minor key because it's their first appearance of their advertisement. So kind of a cheeky, I mean, they're not making any money off that like some people would be by calling it a key, but it is kind of fun.
Yeah, I just deleted all my books and I'm re-entering them because I'm way off.
I've done
Oh, you're
that
going to
before.
re-enter everything?
Well, I didn't have that much in there in the first place, but it'll be a lot easier trying to figure out which ones I didn't just do them all again.
You know,
I've done that before.
I just noticed the other day, I was looking through my app and I saw I have a shitload of books that I sold and got rid of and that are still in there. So I'm like, oh man, I guess I should probably do that too. Just clear it maybe and go back and re-enter everything, but I just don't want to do it.
And none of my shit's worth anything, so I don't use key collecting.
Mine's not either, so I don't care.
I use CLZ. That works pretty good.
Some of the firsts
I think I'm the only fucker. I use that League of Comic Geeks app. No one uses that except for me.
It glows in the
use
dark,
that.
Craig.
That's
Yeah,
the first
this-
glow in the dark cover.
This is the first glow in the dark cover in comic books.
Oh, is that what you said, Bubs? Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
say that
This
too?
this is
The
first foil,
foil. Yeah. I didn't know that.
and
Ghost
this
Rider was
is
first glow in the dark.
the first foil.
Embossed.
I don't know, embossed.
What are
Here's-
those,
I got the first and third print of that.
are any of them worth anything, Craig?
Here's first metallic paint.
I don't know. These are like $10 books.
Yeah. That's the first metallic paint for real?
Yeah.
What book's that?
Bullet Man #1 from 1941.
Hold on.
1941.
Let's see that shit. Let's see
I
that
need to make
shit.
them big or
So
something.
you see the name Bullet Man, his helmet, his waist, and the bottom of his boots. They're all in metallic paint.
Well, how
So
much is that?
silver.
How much is that book worth, Bubs? Because you have a 0.5, so I'm assuming that's an expensive book.
I mean, it's worth more than all the other books you just saw a minute ago, but it's not worth like $1 billion. It's
Did,
What
did
happens
you
when
buy
you
that?
have like,
Did you send that
when
in?
you
or
have
did
like
you
a
buy
point?
that?
when you
Yeah, I
have
sent
like a
that in.
0.1. If you have like a 0.1, does it just immediately disintegrate when you open the thing up?
no, I mean I had to do some work on it, but it's
0.5. That's what does that mean? It's held together with chewing gum and tobacco. Or?
it means it's missing the back cover.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So it's got a 0.5 because it's incomplete.
Let's see the back.
They still give you a fucking 0.5 for that?
Yeah, I mean you don't get a no grade.
It's like the book Craig just showed us, the last page.
Yeah, it says to be continued right there.
Gosh
Okay.
dang. So that's the first one.
This is
That's
the
probably
first one.
That's probably the one. What year was that made? Some
41.
some
1941.
vet wiped his ass with the last page, probably.
Oh yeah, it's pretty rough.
And then he pissed on the inside of the book. It looks like.
Yeah, and they didn't even have lawnmowers back then to shave their taint, so it was real,
I tell you,
real dusty over there. Yeah,
So you say that's the first what? Metallic paint, right?
first metallic paint on a cover.
Well, how many fucking other covers have metallic paint on? There's not.
They did the first 3 or 4 issues of this run with metallic paint,
Okay.
and then it comes back in like the mid 40s to late 40s. So it's they used it several times.
that
it
metallic
holds
paint
up.
probably gives you cancer, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Like when I
say
said
you're
that,
gonna
I'm
die.
thinking,
Yeah, own
you
that.
know
You're
it's
fucking
mercury
dead.
or some shit. You know it
Yeah,
is.
it's got lead in the paint.
It's got to.
Like, anyone that owns that comic, you're gonna fucking die.
Smash
next
it.
week.
Open that up. Let's see if you glow.
God.
Lick that metallic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lick the paint.
he's killing himself.
I'll
He
give
doesn't
you-
even know
I'll
he's
send you-
cleaning
I'll
this shit.
PayPal
Oh,
you.
I'm so happy I got this. Yeah.
I'll Venmo you $5 right now if you whiff it.
Yeah, I
Knock
think
10 years off my
I'll,
life for cleaning that book.
surprisingly, I can resist that offer.
Okay, $10.
$10, yeah, double. Oh man, better slow down. You got bills to pay.
I'll
buddy.
match it.
Yeah, I bet.
This could be.
I
a
had it
thing.
out before. I sent it in to get graded, so
We want to hear that shit.
I'm not dead yet.
So is the front cover attached?
I
Or did they
attached.
have to position it when they put it in the
I
side?
attached it before I sent it in.
Okay.
So
Because you
were
can't-
expecting at least? Did you think you could? Did you think
Oh,
you
so
were
you
going to
did
get any
sneak
higher
it
than
in.
that or not?
No, for an incomplete, it's going to be a 0.5 no matter
Oh,
what.
that's what it is, regardless
Yep.
every time. Okay.
Yeah, it could be beautiful. If it's missing a page, it's 0.5. Now CGC would have gave it a green label, and they might have given it something a little better than a 0.5. But missing a whole back cover, it probably would have been a 0.5 also with CGC. So, and I wanted the blue label.
What'd you pay for that book? You probably got it cheap as shit, didn't you? Because I know you.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I got a hookup from a guy who's not even in the community anymore. Who? Well, you guys remember? I think so. I'm starting to forget. I think his name was Paul, the guy that lives
Oh.
close to Jigs.
Yeah, fucking.
That like hit, skunked a bunch of people and ran away or whatever.
what was his name?
Start with an H, didn't it?
His what was
First
his YouTube
edition.
name? No, it was
Yeah, first edition. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, first
That's
edition.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. He got the hookup for me. He knew somebody that had it, and then he brokered the deal. Well, I told him he told me how much the guy wanted. I told him how much I wanted to pay, and the guy agreed to my price. So
You know, it's funny you say that because I've heard lately a lot of people say like, "Oh yeah, I got this book." They're showing books and they're like, "Yeah, first edition." Like he did hook up some people,
oh yeah,
but there at the end, like I don't know what happened in his life, but yeah, something
know.
happened. So
I liked him. He's a nice guy too.
yeah,
Yeah.
You said the same thing about Jay Blitz.
I didn't. Well, I never had a problem with Jay Blitz, other than the way he's
All
done
right.
my close friends. He worked a good deal. Remember when I was selling books at the church parking lot, and he hooked me up with a bunch of Walking Dead books to sell to a Walking Dead lover at the church. And I was selling books out of my trunk.
Is that
Put it in my box, Craig.
Blitz bucks.
I want one.
good old Jay Blitz. You know, Don always sends him the link whenever he goes
I
live.
sent him tonight too.
No, you don't. Do you
Yeah,
really?
I swear to God, I do.
He said Jay Blitz looks at it sometimes. Bub, but he
I
never-
leave him messages. I'll send him voice messages.
yeah, he'll call him like a fucking pussy and shit.
I
and
say,
he
don't be a
never
pussy,
responds.
Hey.
fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared, huh?
Well, he fucked all those people over, Scarpad, for money.
Yeah.
But he sold their books, resold their books.
Yeah, he sold
moved
the
up
same book
north.
3 times.
So we saw him several times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, Don bought Ghost Rider #1 and fucking actually he gave it the same book that Don bought to Craig in a mystery box.
Oh, do I
I
have
want
to
my
go
book,
get
That
those?
was the mystery.
Yeah. So Don knows that's his fucking book and Craig owns it.
Oh, it's
Craig
not
goes,
just
"Thank
the
you."
Ghost Rider. It's the fucking Black Cat, too.
Right. First appearance of Black Cat, right?
Yeah, first appearance. Craig's got my books. I want them, Craig.
Let me see. Where are they at?
This asshole, look at it. He got him right there. Come on,
Yeah,
Craig.
he got- like,
Show
he
me
knows
my
where they're
book.
at. He's gonna show
No,
me.
I started
No,
putting
no.
all the books away. So
Yeah,
I
he's
have
gonna
to go
pull it out.
find
He's
them
gonna pull it
now.
out.
It's gonna take a while. I don't even know where it is anymore.
Right.
See, that's why you wanted
Who's
as soon as you get the thing, you
Oh,
want to rip the back
Craig, I
cover
think you
off
put
it.
them in my box.
Move over the Fireball whiskey and the fucking bucket of
They
chicken.
are. They could be anywhere.
Hey, Oregon, I hope you recover, buddy. Feel better soon, man.
Hey, Chad, you start your job yet?
Still going through the process. Everything's done.
You
Like
can't call him Chad. You gotta call him Officer.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's for Chad.
You know, in Pennsylvania, I'm law enforcement. You know that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you going to get a little patch that says "Call me Daddy"?
Yeah. Call
Where
me
you gonna-
Daddy. Big boss man right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's gonna be boss dog.
Now, they called me from my lieutenant called me the other day and said, like, what's going on? And I said, what's your medical? And I said, everything's handled. I gave it back to the doctor. The doctor faxed it, but I guess the girl that's going to get the paperwork is off. She had surgery.
That's my book.
So
That's my book. And that's
Can
all
we
my
see the-
paperwork's in limbo.
Can we see the back, Craig, with the stamp, the J Blitz stamp on the backing board?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It says
wrote- he
to be
wrote-
continued.
It's Dawn.
Nope.
Cover-
He didn't
covers up
stamp
the-
them.
He didn't stamp them.
Probably a reason he didn't stamp them.
So, yeah, I guess I'm still waiting, Bub. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not
Are you
sure.
waiting? Do you have the job or do you not have the job?
It's pending. It was pending the psych and the medical, which the psych is I passed.
He's fucking crazy.
No.
Yeah, he is.
What a low bar that must have been.
That's a bad sign.
Fuck, you get this shit by anybody. No, and then the medical, but the medical should be good now. It's just the girl that's supposed to receive the paperwork had surgery, so she won't be.
Well,
back.
what about your current job? Did you tell them yet? Or
No.
all right, everybody, shut up.
Yeah. If my boss is watching this, sorry.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sell your own makeup.
Will you? I guess are you going to try and give a notice, or are you just going to be like, sorry?
Well, it depends because I have to go to academy for 5 weeks.
Yeah. So if they say, all right, report on Monday,
Yeah, if they tell me I gotta go, then I'm just gonna say like I gotta go. Yeah, I mean,
do you have to return like your stuff, or I assume you have supplies of some
there's
sort?
a guy I work with that lives out the road.
Yeah.
I'll just drop it off with him and say, "Yo, I'm out." You know what I mean? Like that's it.
You know, take this makeup. I'm out.
I don't have fucking makeup, fucker.
We told him to film his experience at the academy, Bub. See if it's like Police Academy.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Some guy starts
Mahoney-
making
Mahoney.
fucking weird noises and shit,
Mahoney.
like weird voices. Yeah,
Chad Mahoney.
Probably get like a TJ Hooker type,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mahoney.
Moisture.
bouncing off the hoods and shit.
Who was the instructor with the blonde with the big huge tits? What was her name? I forget.
Yeah, TJ Hooker. His boss.
Her last name was Hooker, though, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Talking about Heather Locklear?
That's
No,
the one that
in
was
Police
going
Academy.
out.
Remember the
In
girl?
Police
with the huge
Academy,
knockers?
remember?
Oh, I don't know that.
Remember the girl with the huge knockers in Police Academy, blonde haired chick?
I just
don't
remember the guy
remember?
who did the voices.
Remember there was the
Alright,
one
fine.
guy, Sledgehammer was his, not Sledgehammer, what was his name?
Tackleberry.
Was it? Yeah, the guy with
Tackleberry.
Tackleberry. And then there was that blonde haired chick with the huge knockers. I forget her name though.
I don't remember her name either.
I don't remember any women in that movie at all.
Oh, don't you? The giant blonde. She was like 6'2" or something. She was huge. Let me look.
She was real severe too, wasn't she? She was yelling at him and everything.
Yeah. Remember, she liked the little guy that was like scared of everybody. Remember?
Yeah.
Debbie
She buried his
Callahan.
head. She took his head and buried it in her tits. Remember?
Debbie
Yeah,
Callahan.
she jumped in the pool. She's like, "All right, who's gonna save me?" And they're like, "Oh, no." That's pretty good. Scarpad, you gotta do that in your next Scarpad souvenir or whatever you call it. How's it go?
That's one of those movies. Only they had like 9 of them, but only like 1 was good.
Yeah, she's an old lady now. Holy hell, she's like 77 years old.
Damn.
She probably
The
shrank
dude-
by
the
3 or 4
dude that
inches.
just, the dude that did the voices was just in town here. In a theater in my town. He came down.
Michael Winslow, is that
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Debbie Callahan. Her name. She was Callahan.
Yeah, Callahan. Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's
Right.
still going around making the voices.
Bill Winslow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. What's that video I sent you guys? When he was doing was it AC/DC or Metallica? Huh?
Dude, that was good though.
That was badass.
He is good.
Yeah, his Jimi Hendrix is pretty good too. He's been doing that forever.
That was a good flick though. Back in the day.
That's a
The
good
first
movie.
one. The first one was.
Yeah, first like 2 or 3.
One of
and
them,
after
the
that-
Back in Action or Back in Training or something's pretty good too. There's a couple, or Citizens on Patrol. I like that one.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that one.
kind of
Yeah.
good.
But yeah, I think there's like 8 or 9.
I think it's when they got rid of Gutenberg, they started to
You're
suck.
gonna get me
Whatever.
taken down.
Yeah, he went and was in Cocoon. So he got a real movie.
That's terrific. Really.
You can-
Jump.
who's posting this?
Barbell jump.
Fucking Craig.
Craig showing this? I like how his suggestive videos are like celebrity slips. You know, that's what.
Yeah, boy, spend my evenings. Want a rest?
There's Cat at the Academy.
Personally, I don't even own a television.
The shit we used to laugh at it in the 80s, I guess, huh?
I mean, we were
What are you talking about?
pretty
This,
much kids.
this is highbrow humor. What the fuck are you talking about?
Other than Craig, we
Hungry
were kids
Diane.
pretty much when this came out. We didn't take much to make us laugh. A couple of fart jokes.
I just reviewed Top Secret. That was like the funniest movie I think I've seen in 20 years.
Top Secret. Oh, yeah.
I love that
Which
movie.
movie? Scarpad?
Val Kilmer.
Top Secret Val Kilmer. That was a great
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I just remember when I was a kid and I saw that cow running the booth. I laughed for like 30 minutes. I thought I was going to pass out and die. I laughed so hard at that. It just got me.
Who did that?
It's like they knew like every joke wasn't funny, so they just came at you with a million jokes.
Yeah. Like gags. There's always something being said, something to see,
Yeah.
or 2 or
You
3
get me in
things.
trouble, Craig.
I was
Yeah,
watching a
Craig.
panel the other day, and it was with the weird science people,
Mhm.
and not shit. Kelly LeBrock was there. Who's the blonde haired guy again?
Anthony
Yeah,
Michael Hall.
Michael
Oh,
Hall.
I know. Yeah,
It wasn't him. It was the dark haired guy because he kissed her in that movie. He's like, dude, that was the greatest day of my life. He's like, I was 15 years old. He said, I got to make out with Kelly LeBrock. I'm like, yeah, that would have been pretty cool back in the day.
Yeah.
She was hot
Okay.
back then.
And then they
Heck
brought
yeah.
her out and they said kiss her again. And he ran for the door.
I bet. Well, and then didn't she marry Steven Seagal or something?
Yeah.
Are they still together?
No.
Yeah,
He
you
lives
see
in
how he
Russia
looks
now.
now?
Did you know
Oh,
that?
my God.
She lives in Russia?
No, he lives in Russia.
Oh,
Well, he's a big star over there. I
He's
thought.
like a big
That's-
star in Russia.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal is, yeah.
That makes sense.
Off in Germany.
But I think he's like sexually assaulted a bunch of women in the United States. So then he like moved on.
That's allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Well, maybe he's a secret weapon they're gonna unleash on Ukraine. They're just gonna send Steven Seagal in.
Yeah.
Just drop him. He's big enough. He'll flatten the joint.
You know, I was watching a sports show today, and Howie Long was on there, and they started talking about Bo Jackson, asking him a story about Bo Jackson because they played together on the Raiders.
Yeah.
And they said Bo Jackson has had hiccups for a year. Did you know that?
This is gonna be a joke.
Hiccups for a year? No, swear to God. And he cannot get hiccups to stop. I'm like, how the
Yeah,
fuck do you have
surgery
hiccups
for it.
for a year? Like a year straight?
I believe they can fix that. There's got to be a way.
There's got to be a way. That's what I thought too.
My mom has
Scare him.
she could eat or drink anything and she'll just start burping. She can't stop burping.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, trust me. she's
I
going
heard
to the doctor.
I heard, you know what solves that? Sudden and complete decapitation.
Exactly.
Shit.
Well, that's what they're like. Oh yeah, I heard Bo Jackson has had hiccups for a year. They're like, if you eat a scoop of peanut butter, it'll take hiccups away. Did you know that? I don't know that. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I've only ever had hiccups for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Guy probably went up and looked that up on WebMD. Get the
I
peanut
know,
butter
like-
out.
I'm like, how the hell can you have hiccups for over a year?
A lot of sodas, a lot of carbonation, I guess.
Listen, you know, he's kind of fat now, Bo Jackson. I don't care. They used to say he was all natural. Do you think that motherfucker was all natural, or do you think he was fucking juicing too?
Wasn't he the one that did like every sport?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on the juice.
he was fucking ripped, dude. He was ripped.
Yeah, he did like everything, right? He did basketball,
Yeah.
baseball. Yeah.
Put that in there, Don. Put that in there.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh my
You got
god.
that.
I guess
Behind the butt.
I guess that's as good a solution as any.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Hey,
It might work.
if you got hiccups for a year, you'll do anything, I guess, to get rid of them.
Hey, Scarpad, I got a Shout Factory in.
Oh yeah, which one?
John Carpenter's They Live Steelbook,
That's a good one. Yeah,
4K
That's
Blu-ray.
that's probably the best thing they make right now.
That.
Shout
That's
Factory's
great.
been going downhill.
Do you guys remember that movie, The People Under
Oh,
the Stairs?
nice.
Wes Craven?
just-
Was that Wes
I just-
Craven, People Under the Stairs?
Yeah,
Remember?
I just watched that like 2 weeks ago.
That was pretty good. I
Greg.
liked that back in the day.
That was a good movie.
What was the movie? I think it was a Wes Craven movie where they were like, they turned in like, they were scared of cats. The mom and the son, they were kind of like,
Sleepwalkers.
yeah, they were kind of like incest.
That's
The mom and son were like
Yeah.
fucking each other. Yeah.
Yeah, the Skinwalkers or something.
Yeah.
it's called Sleepwalkers.
Yeah. That was a
Yeah.
good flick too. Oh, yeah.
That's
dude,
a good one. Good steelbook. I have like 4 copies of that movie, but I keep on buying it.
Aggressively back in the day, Bo Jackson, you just make him weave up and down. No one can stop him. He just weave up and down on Tecmo Bowl. And
Well,
he
you
goes
saw
wide.
the. Did you ever see the? I forgot which one it was that they had. They talked about the game. What the fuck is it?
Massage
Sure.
Parlor Murders.
Yeah, from Vinegar Syndrome. They put out the best discs.
What's that, like a soft porn or what?
No, 1973. It's like a slasher. There's the cover.
How can
And
it be a
4K.
massage parlor and not
Yeah.
have some skin in it, Scarpad? It has to have.
Oh,
Some
it does. Yes, it does have skin.
Oh, okay.
Is that why you
Picked up-
shaved your balls?
picked
Do
up
you have a
this
roller
here.
coaster or what?
He probably
Overlord,
just
everybody
run
see
them,
that?
he just burned them clear. Overlord.
That was a good movie.
Oh,
I've not seen that one.
I think I
That's the
did. see that.
one with the Nazi.
Is that by J.J. Abrams?
It was one of the ones I could actually tolerate from him.
Hey, did you guys see that new Evil Dead movie that came out?
Yeah, it was really good.
I didn't see it yet. It's good. You
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was good. I saw just a clip of the girl
About
eating
5
glass
minutes.
or something.
I like Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she was eating glass and it was coming like through her throat. I'm like, oh god
Oh,
damn.
gross.
Yeah, it was fucking like pretty.
Annihilation. I haven't seen that
hardcore.
one yet.
You getting those at Dollar General?
Oh yeah, some of them. Somebody told me this was good. I haven't seen this yet. Fanboys.
I've
I
not
never
seen
saw
that.
that either. I wanted to see that too.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at Craig's Overlord.
they handed these out at the movie when it opened at the
Yeah,
movie
there's a
theater.
Pet
Wow,
Cemetery,
that's
the
a
new
badass
one.
poster.
A good poster.
Pet Cemetery. You know, I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
What, Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up for real.
Yeah, I don't think I
That
ever
was a
have.
remake. Lego movie.
Oh yeah, a classic. Everything is awesome.
A Schlocko
Everything's cool when you're part of the team, Bob.
shark movie.
It is. 47 meters down.
I don't even remember this one. Keanu Reeves Replicant.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was
I
that,
remember
was
that.
that
That's
terrible?
newer. That's one of the newer ones, so to speak. Yeah.
Oh, it's not that
Sucks.
new. I mean, it's got to be like
Fucking
2002.
sucks. It was no, it bombed. It was his last, like before his comeback with John Wick. That was like his last movie that just fucking bombed.
So what, are you
trying
gonna
to cash
review
in.
all these? Are you gonna review
No,
all
I
these?
I was ripping some of them. Conjuring.
All right, here you go, Scarpetta. My guy that cuts my hair, he stayed at the Conjuring house. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and he
Yeah,
said
that's in like, yeah.
he said it's scary as fuck. He said he couldn't sleep. He said you don't sleep all night long because you're fucking scared shitless.
Yeah, that's in Mass here, Massachusetts.
And I said, yeah, I'd never fucking stay there. Fuck that. He's like, he goes, they take you down in the
What
basement
can happen?
where,
What can happen to you?
where all this shit happened supposedly. He goes, fuck that. He goes, yeah.
They must want to get rid of these movies, this set, because it came out the same day as the new movie. It was $29, and they got it here in like 4 hours overnight. So they must be sitting on a million of these Fast and
Oh, yeah.
Furious 9 movie collections.
Oh, they're getting rid of them because there's still a movie. There's missing what, 2 movies?
Movie. Yeah.
Because they just keep pumping
Yeah.
them out. Yeah.
But $29 for the 9 movies.
Yeah, but it's
Not
it's
bad.
missing Hobbs and Shaw, right? And it's missing Fast
yeah.
10.
Well, it's gonna miss Fast
obviously,
10 and Fast 11.
Then the
Fast
brand,
11
brand new one
is
too, right? Yeah. that's
Fast
out
10
now.
is the one that just came out, though. Is there a Fast
Right.
11?
Well, Fast 11 is the last one they're gonna
Same
make.
time.
There's like 3 of them. Isn't there 3
Does it
more?
have Tokyo Drift?
Yes, it does.
All right.
I already had a Hobbs.
Dude, Tokyo Drift was bad. You
This
that
is
was
the
bad.
this is the only new Star Trek show that's barely worth watching. Strange New Worlds.
Oh, I just got Paramount Plus just to watch that. So
I like it.
Hey,
It's
did you buy that
pretty
new
good.
Star Trek book that just came out, Scarpad? The comic?
Which one is it? Probably.
I haven't. Is it? Oh, the Meg.
Meg.
Aren't they making a Meg 2 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
see
a
that.
steel book though. It's kind of a cool steel book.
All right, then I'm down. Yeah, but it's a terrible movie. Like it's too.
It's not that
Like,
bad.
My
It's
thing is, I'm
cheesy.
not buying every steel book, and I'm based on the steel book, and I'm also not buying it just based on the book if it's ugly. Like I want to get the Underworld one because they have that at Best Buy right now because that's one of my favorite, horror-ish movies. And
Beckinsale.
and
Yeah,
and
hey,
you know
like,
the
Visual's
iconic
alright.
like Kate Beckinsale poster. Everybody knows that image, and they just the steel book looks like dog shit. They just did some
Some of them
crappy
do.
drawing. I'm sure somebody got paid a bunch of money to do the art, but it looks like shit. I hate it.
No, she is still smoking hot, Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
God damn, she's hot.
She's held up.
There's nothing wrong there.
No.
What else did I pick up? I got
Nothing wrong
She's
there.
fucking
the director's cut of Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
It's not bad. It is
No.
better.
I actually
is
liked,
better.
Yeah, I watched all those with Ben. I didn't think he was I didn't
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't this the one with Colin Farrell as Bullseye? He was great.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the director's cut is better than the regular cut. It's a little darker. It's a little more serious. It's pretty good.
Zach and Miri.
Like a porno. Yeah.
Yeah, that Elizabeth Banks. Shit. That was maybe a 6-month period where I was into her. And
did you watch that Elektra then too? That was off of Daredevil.
God, that's terrible.
We're talking about the Cocaine Bear was a hell of a good movie.
It's unwatchable.
Another movie I don't really care for all that much. Prometheus.
So why'd you buy it?
I don't know. I had to watch it again, see if I don't like as much.
You know, I have that movie and I've never watched it. Prometheus. I bought it, but I never watched it.
It's actually not a bad movie. It's just that I don't think you need
It's not a good one.
It's not horrible. It's just that they try to go into like why the alien is the alien.
That was a Black Friday special that I bought for $3 for Blu-ray. You know what I mean? So you just bought it.
Yeah, I remember when I used to do that. I mean, it's like one of those movies that, like Scarbass said, it's just unnecessary. Like the whole time you're waiting to get some big revelation, like this is amazing, and you never get it. So
well, you do in the next one, but who cares? I mean, it's
what's the next one? There's a Prometheus 2?
There's no Alien Covenant.
See, I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
That's part two.
I own it. I got the Steelbook, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
because I mean the Steelbook looked awesome, so I had to get it.
Once again, you don't need to know why the alien is the way the alien is. Just like in the new. Another thing, like I'm a huge James Bond movies, and all the new ones are shit, except for like maybe Casino Royale, because I don't need to know why that James Bond had a bad childhood, or that he had a brother that turns out to be Blofeld, or any of that bullshit. Or he's like, "Woe is me, I'm James Bond. I'm so sorry I have to bet all these women and kill all these people.
I know, and I'm rich. Yeah. So shut up.
I mean, like who's writing this shit?
Yeah, it's terrible. I like Casino Royale. I like Skyfall okay because it has some good action in it. Yeah. It has good action.
Well, they all have good action. It's just they're written like shit.
Well, okay, since you guys both like James Bond, who's your favorite James Bond?
Sean Connery.
I'd have to say Sean Connery, but I'm awful close to saying Roger Moore.
Oh God, no, I can't stand Roger Moore.
I like Roger Moore because he was kind of like a fun.
You don't like Roger Moore, Bob?
Yeah, if you like Jerry Lewis playing the goddamn character.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Angela Lansbury after like the third movie he did. He's fucking old and ugly.
Obviously, Sean Connery, and then probably the next. Tell you the one I like probably next would be George Lazenby.
Everybody says that, but that movie is fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, it is kind of slow.
I get like fucking 30 minutes of that movie, and I have to wake myself up. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch it this time.
It's a little long.
Well, who do you like then, Bubs?
It's a little long.
I like Sean Connery. Really though, I read the novels. Like I've read all the Ian Fleming books, and honestly, the Daniel Craig version is closest to the book.
He's closest to the character, but the movie's just a terrible.
Yeah, but the movies aren't as good. But his portrayal is very close to the way that the books are. It's much grittier.
They like Daniel Craig. I don't know. I'm not a. Like I've watched some James Bond.
I'm okay with him as Bond, but the movies are bad.
And I think Timothy Dalton suffered from the same problem, is that he was not a bad Bond in weaker movies.
And you guys didn't like Pierce Brosnan at all?
I like Pierce. Pierce is my favorite Bond,
okay.
probably. Like he gives me the nostalgia feel that from when I was a kid, because that was my Bond as a kid mostly.
But once again, some of the movies are not as good.
But yeah, some of the movies are terrible. Really, a Sean Connery one. Some of them are a little rough too in parts. I mean, some of the older the newer Sean Connery movies.
I think, I still think he holds up better of all of them though.
I don't know. That one where he pretends to be like an Asian dude for 2 hours is pretty rough.
Oh, sure, I'd buy that.
Honestly, the only
all white guys are doing it in the 60s.
Were Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, and Sean Connery. They're the only ones I really know. Like the rest, I mean,
Live and Let Die is fantastic.
I liked all the movies up to a point. They were just entertaining, all of them, until you get to the Craig ones.
Yeah, well, like the first few of every one of the Bonds are good, and then they just get bad. And Connery did the best holding out, but he had some real stinkers too.
Whoa,
Bond 50. I never did get that. I wanted to.
What is that, Craig?
It's the 50-year anniversary of James Bond, and it has all the movies up to that date.
I got the Blu-ray, but I'm holding out for the
That's
4Ks.
pretty cool.
I'm holding
If they
out
ever come
for
out.
a new Steelbook run because I didn't really care for the Steelbook run that they put out most
they were
recently.
horrible. They were horrible.
And it's just
Horrible
boring
ones.
covers. It's just all black with a little bit of color, and it's like this sucks.
Yeah, but I'm holding out for the. I'm not gonna do anything to get the 4Ks.
So is there like a James
That's
Bond
nice.
movie that's like above and beyond the best James Bond movie ever?
You mean is there
It's
the
subjective.
best one?
I like From Russia with Love is the one I can probably watch the most, and then the next would be Goldfinger. Like I can watch those two probably.
Yeah, I would say
They're the only ones that I can remember: Octopussy and Goldfinger, right?
Goldfinger, which I'll be reviewing next month on my show on Sunday night. You guys want to watch it?
Nobody's watching. Go ahead.
Goldfinger is probably the best movie, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, when I was a kid, I liked Moonraker,
I love movies.
but now you can't.
Jaws.
Yeah, now I can hardly watch it. It's so bad. Like, that movie
it's not bad. I
sucks.
just watched it a couple weeks ago. It's not that bad.
It's pretty fucking rough.
Take me
man.
around the world again, James. Great line.
Yeah.
I just remember Jaws growing up.
Oh, right there,
Yeah.
like
Jaws.
it's like
Yeah.
no love for
Jaws got a
Moonraker, but
girlfriend in the movie.
Remember
Yeah.
the guy used to throw his bowler hat? Fucking
Yeah.
what's his name? I want to say Kato, but I know that's not right. What the
Yeah,
hell? Is,
we know
That's
who you
fucking.
mean.
You're thinking Kato's fucking Bruce
Green
Lee
Hornet.
from- Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Hornet, yeah.
Wasn't he played by like Professor Tanaka or something?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his
What's
name
his
is.
name? I can't remember his name.
They gave him a name, a rim job or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Odd
Rim
Job.
job.
Odd
No,
job.
That's Odd Job.
I'm pretty
Rim
sure it's
Job.
Rim job.
What movie you been watching?
Right, you didn't like
His
Knick-Knack?
name is Rim Job.
Yeah. Rim job, hand job, one of them, right? One of those jobs.
Blow job.
Yeah,
Oh,
blow
man.
job.
It's bad.
So so Octopussy wasn't good, or what?
It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, you said the best. I mean, there's 20.
Yeah, I just wondered because
27
I've always
movies or
they're the
something.
ones
so-
I've always remembered, like, but I don't think my dad was the James Bond.
I think the probably, if you're looking for like the best of each one, like Roger Moore's best Bond, I would probably have to say, to me, it's Spy Who Loved Me, but I can understand if somebody says his best movie is Live and Let Die.
For me, it's Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
The Little Jai did have some. They both had goofy parts. They had that stupid sheriff guy that was in it,
Yeah, I don't care for that.
the Culpepper from the.
Yeah.
But I think Spy Who Loved Me was overall one of the better of his movies.
Well, I know earlier you were saying about Star Trek. I was at the comic shop this week, and he's like trying to show me, oh, here's a new Star Trek book. You might want to get on this, but I'm not a Star Trek guy. But he said there's a brand new Star
Yeah,
Trek.
there is. There's a new Star Trek book. It's supposed to be pretty good. IDW is tough. They put out some really good stuff and then some really shit. So, and especially if it's new Star Trek, most of them would be shit.
That wacky sheriff, they were trying to cash in on the Smoking the Bandit thing, weren't they?
Well,
You only
I
get
told
five.
Yes.
Terrible.
I said to the guy at
Well-
the comic shop, I said, listen, I go, I'm not a Star Trek guy, but I said, I took this off a fucking scar pad because I said, well, I heard Picard was good, though. And he's like, oh, yeah, Picard was good. So I fucking threw you out there because you said it was good, scar pad.
I never
So
said it
threw
was
that out
good.
there like I knew what I was talking
No,
about.
he said it was dog shit. The first season, he hated it.
Oh, did he? He fucking
Oh
said
God,
it
he was dogging that fucking show like
This
nothing,
season,
man.
Picard blows me, man. He knew. He knows it.
He hates Picard.
The third season is terrible, but it's at least watchable.
Because it
it's-
became the Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah, basically a badly written Star Trek. The
You know
Next
what I said?
Generation.
Then I go, he's fucking dead, isn't he? He goes, no, I don't think so. And I looked it up, and he wasn't dead. So I don't know what the
Who's
hell I was
dead?
talking
Who's not
about.
dead?
Yeah.
I thought he was an android or something.
He's in there.
Yeah, Picard is dead. He just
they have
transferred
his
his
body.
soul into a fucking
I'm talking
android.
about the real actor.
They had his body. They also had Kirk's body. They went and dug it up.
Why? Who would care that much? Like, who would care so much as the whole
was-
stars, the whole,
you
the whole
wanna know
freaking
why?
universe full of awesome people, and they're like, let's dig
It
this
was-
guy up.
It was in it. It was in it because it was the whole thing was made up like Easter eggs from start to finish. Just so people would say, "Oh look, we realize that. Oh look, we recognize that." They even had fucking Moriarty, the guy that was in like 2 episodes of The Next Generation, played a part in one of the episodes because it's just like they watched the shows and then put as much shit in as people remembered they could. But the plot was nonsensical shit.
No, I thought Patrick Stewart died in real life, but I don't know what the hell.
Nah, he's still living.
He's still alive, but
he's an
See
alien.
what you're putting in your body right now. That's the reason.
I was talking to that Tony guy at that new comic shop, and he's like, "Oh, I was at San Diego, and he did like a town hall or whatever there, and he said he looked very frail, and like he said he was like fucking
He doesn't look really good.
They had a system to help him out there. I'm like, oh shit.
I think the only thing keeping him up is Ian McClellan's dick up his ass.
Yeah.
It's about the only thing that keeps him upright.
Shatner's about 10 years old, and he looks like he's in 20 years better shape.
Yeah, I know he really does.
Wow.
Rest in peace, William Shatner.
Eventually.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Heather Locklear.
You just jinxed him to death.
Didn't fucking Shatner kill his wife?
Yeah.
Didn't he kill his wife? Fucking he had enough of her
No, he
drown
didn't
her
kill
ass in
his
the pool or
wife.
what?
She found the pool.
Which one?
It happens.
Huh? His like third or
Who,
fourth
Shatner?
wife. Yeah, Shatner, yeah.
You didn't kill 4 wives. Come on.
Killed 4 women?
No, it's like his fourth wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was an alcoholic. She found the pool.
He should move to Russia and be an action star like Steven Seagal. That's what they're all doing. Well, so glad you could join us, Carpat. It was nice seeing you. And anything coming up on your channel? No.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit.
I'm messing with you.
Hey, look, aggressively said that new Star Trek comic book's awesome, he said.
It could be. I haven't written it. I've read it yet.
He said they brought Cisco out of the wormhole. Everyone loves season 3 of Picard.
Cisco, isn't that the guy who sings Thong Song?
Yeah.
Let me see that thong.
I'm surprised Picard didn't fucking pull Cisco out of the wormhole.
Shatner on Lower Decks. Oh, that's that cartoon, isn't it? Lower Decks.
I haven't watched that.
Have
All
you
right,
seen
Bob,
it,
since
Carpat?
you're a historian, okay?
That's me.
I got this. My comic shop gives a comic quiz every week. They give you questions.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And this one I didn't know. And I wonder if any of you guys knew this because
I've been drinking whiskey. I just want to say that now.
And snorting cocaine.
I didn't know this shit, so I didn't know if any of you guys did. The only hero who was an Avenger and a Justice League member. You know who that was?
He's looks like a cat. Isn't he in a cat suit?
No.
Tiger Man.
An Avenger and a Justice League member?
Yeah.
Well, it had to be somebody that crossed over, right? And
Captain
had-
Marvel.
See, I had to look it up because I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I'd go with Captain Marvel, I guess, but
No, it's not.
that's not the same character, though. It's just a name.
Yeah, I know. It's his name.
No, it's not though. It's not.
It's
It's
a
a well-known
London
character,
man.
but I couldn't get it.
I don't know.
Any
I don't know who.
guys?
We got to know now.
Avenger.
What's that?
You
about?
can't trust the chat. They're a bunch of Googling fucks.
I know they're googling that shit right
And
now.
they Google that shit all day. That's the
Said
race.
Don, Don, the only hero who was an Avenger and a Justice League member.
Batman.
You guys
Give
give
me
up?
Avenger now.
What's wrong with Batman?
You gonna give us the
Who's in the
hint?
Avengers?
He likes purple.
Oh, the
Hawkeye?
Phantom.
Hawkeye, yeah.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, they do like a crossover and let him
well,
into
I'm like, how
the
the fuck
Justice
was
League for a
that?
minute?
Yeah, how was that crossover that I never heard? I'd like to know the history on that. But
I don't ever remember there was a Hawkeye in the Justice League.
that is the answer. Is fucking Hawkeye. I'm like,
What was it? Clint Barton?
Yeah, it was Clint Barton.
I
All
know
right, you Is that the only? It's a one question quiz.
No, they put a bunch on here. He put like
Hawkman
five.
used to be in
Give us
the
another one.
JSA.
You want another
When,
one?
when, when you
yeah.
looked it up, what was their explanation? How was it?
It just
that
said
he
the
was in
answer.
both.
I don't believe it.
All right,
I
some of
wanna
these
see
are
the
easy. Some of
book.
these are easy. Okay.
Proof. We didn't have
We
it.
didn't get to that.
All right. Here's the first one. What color of kryptonite gives animals superpowers? Do you know that one? I didn't know that.
Yellow.
One. Is it? I don't know. I don't have the answer for that
It
one.
wasn't red,
Ah, fuck.
but so I'd say black.
All right. Here's an easy one. The
What's the
object
answer?
Superman is holding in his first appearance on the cover of Action 1.
His
Dildo.
scrotum.
A car.
I know.
Packard.
His balls.
What member of the Batman family becomes Oracle?
Batgirl.
Oh yeah, well, or Barbara Gordon,
Carol Danvers is the secret identity of which superhero?
Captain Marvel,
Yeah. Which superhero says it's clobber in time?
The thing.
Thing.
Easy.
Okay, and this says short junk collecting species on Tatooine.
Ewoks.
No, the
Jawas.
fucking Jawa. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one I didn't know on that one was the Hawkeye and Kryptonite color that gives animals.
Sure, they didn't mean the Hawkeye from like MASH. Cross.
So after you win, no, you're thinking of hot lips Houlihan.
Ooh.
So let's
So
see.
after you
here's-
win, what do you get?
Here's this. Well, no, it's just for fun.
You get the answers for next
Let's see,
week's
then the
quiz.
next week he'll give you the answers from last week's questions he'll give you new questions than last week's answers. But
Mantis. Wasn't Mantis like on TV? It wasn't even in the comic book.
Oh, that's
All right,
Mana.
here's the ones he gave me this week. Superhero with an American father and a tribal princess mother.
Wonder Woman? Tarzan? No.
Warpath.
Superhero with an American father and a tribal princess mother.
Warpath.
See, I don't know because I don't have the answers for these.
Fuck.
Well, if you have
Should
the
the answer
answer,
to the kryptonite be on the back of that from last week then?
No, because I missed.
Oh God!
He's going every other week.
Don't ask me shit. You can't tell me what the real answer is.
Hell.
Chad's trying to fuck us. He's going every other week.
No, I'm not. I won't be able to sleep the whole fucking
You guys
night.
know this
Thanks a
one.
lot.
You know this one. Played the Penguin on the '60s Batman TV show.
Burgess
Yeah,
Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah.
See
Got it
that? I
first.
did ventriloquism right there.
Yeah.
All right. Anchorman Ron Burgundy says this superhero was denied a bank loan.
That's minutia.
Did you watch
Superhero
Anchorman? I forget who he said though.
was denied a. Oh yes. I remember that. He says it when he's testing his mouth when he's trying to practice his speech, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Did he say Green Lantern or
I don't remember. I don't know.
fuck Aquaman or something like that?"
I think it was Aquaman.
It's pretty funny though when he says it. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Newspaper where Peter Parker freelances.
The Daily Bugle.
Penthouse Forum.
Exactly. Name
Yeah.
3 of Superman's girlfriends with the initials LL.
Lois Lane, Lana Lane, and Lucky
Lana Lang.
Luciano. And what?
What is the
No
third
way.
one? I don't know the third one. I knew
Lana
the other
Lang.
2.
Lana Lang, Lois Lane, and who's the other one?
I don't know.
Luscious Lips.
Luscious Lips Houlihan. Yeah. Linda
McLovin.
Yeah. Linda
Lavin.
Linda Lovely Lips. Yep.
Linda Lovelace. Yeah.
Yeah, Linda Lovelace. That's
Yeah, he's
it.
a fucking perv. Yeah.
All right. How about Lucy Loveless? Or
Morgan
Lucy
says,
Lawless.
It is Lucy something. It is Lucy.
Google says orange kryptonite gives animals superpowers. I didn't know.
Told
that.
you.
And then here was the last one from this week. Padme's home planet.
Who
Jakku.
cares?
Yeah.
Jack off.
No, it's
I
not.
just like the
Jakku.
answer and to
Not
see if I
Jakku.
have-
That's Ray's
I
home
usually
planet.
can get like at least 5 of them out of 7.
So what I want to. You guys are big Star Wars fans, right?
I'm a big Star Trek fan. Don't worry, you'll get there.
You think? Obi-Wan banged Padme? I think so.
Yeah, he might have hammered it.
Surely. Or she wanted to. Like she might have called out his name
Yeah.
at some
Nah,
point.
'cause Anakin wouldn't be so pissed off. I
That's
think
what
he
drove him
knows.
crazy. Yeah.
He knows.
Why does he want to kill him so bad? Yeah.
And then he ended up killing all the fucking little kids as a reaction. 'Cause he knows.
I know.
Yeah, because it could have been one of his. He figures that's
That's
one of
right.
these kids.
Yeah. He's
Like Obi-Wan's bastard. I'm gonna kill him now.
His
Oh,
best
yeah,
is seed
yeah,
passed it
fuckers.
down.
What are we going to do?
He
Kills
was
him.
like, in the new edit, it'll go, Luke, I am your father, I think.
Yeah, I think I am.
Maybe.
Taking DNA.
Perhaps.
Hey, did
There
you
were a lot
see?
of us in there that
DNA
night.
test.
Did you see though? They're continuing this shit with Daisy Ridley. Did you see that?
Oh, good God.
They announced a
haven't
new
learned.
movie with her. What the fuck?
My guessing would be that they're going to be going up against a Death Star again.
Here's the question:
'Cause
Is
you
she
never have
hot?
enough Death Stars in the movie.
You guys think Daisy Ridley's hot or not?
hot or not?
She's
Mm,
okay.
she's all right.
She's not hot. You know what I mean? Like,
As a character or as herself? There's a difference.
I don't
Yeah,
know that there's enough difference.
she's not even a
Like-
fucking. I mean, she's a goddamn Palpatine anyway. She's not even a.
Right.
I don't
I
understand.
mean, she's got lightning in her finger. She might could use that to your.
Yeah.
She can tickle your balls with lightning.
Yeah. Ah!
Purple lightning.
Yeah.
Zzz, zzz, zzz.
I don't know. That's weird. Like, I kind of hated how they just fucking made Luke like, I don't care about the Force. Like, whatever. Like, he was
Yeah, no,
everyone's-
he's same thing. He's a whiny bitch. Like every character, they turn every character
Yeah.
into a fucking whiny bitch.
Hey,
Except
to be
for
fair,
him.
he was a whiny bitch in the first one too.
Yeah, except for
Yeah.
Han Solo. Except for Han Solo, who
But
gave
then they
birth to
can't.
a
They
fucking
killed
whiny bitch.
Han. I mean, I don't know.
I think the tragedy is they didn't put them all three together. How do you not see, or four, counting Chewbacca? But how do you not see? And you could even have Lando in there too. How do you not see all the original characters in the same room together ever? Like they never shared a scene.
I know.
You had 3 movies to make that happen, or at least 2. Considering.
Not only that, but after everything that happens, fucking Leia gives a hug to Daisy Ridley before Chewbacca. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh,
It's silly.
I
She,
googled
she,
that,
she ignored Chewbacca's
Superman
ass after he
girlfriend.
lost his best lover friend.
yeah. Thanks, Ray.
Yeah.
You're the best. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lori Lamaris.
yeah. Who's gonna mow my taint now? Chewbacca's wondering.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess those were my
But quickly,
favorite part. They were my
Lando
favorite
comes
parts
on.
of those new movies to see the old characters. Because see, I grew up with the original trilogy, so
Yeah,
I wanted to see Han Solo and Chewbacca and fucking R2.
I thought the first movie was good.
I
I
liked
did.
the first one. Yeah.
I like the
I
first one.
understand. I want to say fuck all the writers, even though they're on strike. I feel for them, but man, the shit they're writing. Yeah, you really think at the fucking 35 years, Luke is still. I mean, Han is still gonna be driving around the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca, hiding the fucking floorboards.
Yeah,
Wearing
wearing
the
the
same-
same shirt.
The shirt. What the fuck? They
Hey.
don't make any of these characters move on, man. Fucking just move on.
Yeah,
Show them, but have.
Hey,
It's
Scarpati,
just the
he's a
writing is
smuggler,
so
okay?
fucking
He
bad,
can't help
man.
himself. He's a fucking space smuggler, all right?
Yeah.
That's what
it's
he
in
does.
his bones. He's got that dog in
Why
him.
they make fucking Carrie Fisher probably drew the line of having the fucking hair buns. So
I don't know,
nope,
but
doing
I didn't want to see her in a metal bikini again for this new trilogy.
Oh, Jesus.
That's for sure. Let's leave that alone.
it. Oh my god, it's just horrible.
The second,
I
you know
don't
what it
know.
is to me, like I don't know the names of them, but the first one, the first sequel, I thought was really good, and it sets up pretty
The
good.
Force Awakens, right?
Yeah, the second one is so god awful bad.
That's
See,
fucking
I
It's
disagree.
the worst movie in all the series,
yeah.
and even including the
And
prequel.
the third one, they
mean,
tried to bring
maybe-
it back.
maybe
Yeah,
on.
and the
before-
third one
maybe
is like they're trying to pick up all the pieces and fix
But they
everything
remade-
that was
but
broken
they
with the
just
second
remade-
one.
They remade A New Hope again. It was the same fucking movie.
Doesn't matter. It was still good. I don't care. I mean, you watch G.I. Joe because the plot's so different from the last episode.
But
man.
like you said, at the end of the first, there she met Luke on the cliff. Remember, she came up the hill, and then
Yeah, and I'm thinking now she's gonna get some training. This is gonna be
and
good.
then he's like, "Fuck you! I'm not a Jedi. I'm not this." I'm like, "Oh, stop being a bitch, Luke."
Yeah, but he hadn't said that till the second movie. In the first one, I'm like,
did
"Oh, it's
nothing.
gonna happen! Can't
Yeah.
wait till the second one." It's,
That
it was very
garbage.
disappointing.
Yeah.
What a missed opportunity that we'll never have again.
Yeah, so after casting, they get cast Adam Driver's fucking fantastic, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's who they're gonna get for the most part. It says.
Oh, are they okay? Because I didn't hear him. I heard.
He's a one-note actor, man. He's the same character in every fucking movie
Right.
he's in.
Is
Not that I
the
mind him; he's good in certain things, but it's
is
just,
the chick that played Harley Quinn? Is she playing?
that's who they want to do it. Yeah,
That's what I heard. Yeah,
That's a miscast.
Margot Robbie.
that's a
yeah,
miscasting.
Margot
too.
Robbie. And then I heard they wanted to use actually a black woman for the thing. Did you hear that?
No,
That
the thing
was
is
a
so
big
funny.
fake
Not
rumor.
a fucking man, a woman. I don't care if she's black. I'm just saying they want to use a fucking woman for the thing. What, are you
Should be
fucking
Miss
kidding?
Thang.
Oh, I like
It was
that.
that
Maybe she
Mia
was Thang.
Kunis.
Miss Thang.
Miss Thang.
Mila Kunis is who they said.
No,
No,
they said
already
that
debunked
last
that.
picture was gonna be some British dude, skinny British guy. I say bring back Michael Chiklis for God's sake.
Mila
Yeah.
Kunis.
His
The
foam
Thing.
rubber suit and everything.
Hey,
At least,
you,
but I
listen,
say bring him back. If they're gonna make a CGI, I'd love to see him bring back Chiklis for the voice. If they're gonna do a CGI guy anyways. Why not? He had a good
listen,
voice.
I would rather that Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba was a lot better than that last Fantastic Four movie. That movie was
Yeah.
fucking
It
horrible.
gives you a whole new appreciation for both those movies. The Silver Surfer one wasn't too bad
Yeah.
either, compared to that dog shit.
Yeah, that other
The
one was
Unwatchable.
2015. I never
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it. I never saw it.
And Four Stick, it's
Oh.
unwatchable.
it was bad, real bad.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
fucking
was it
terrible.
bad because they could? I understand they cut like half the movie out of it, but
Yeah, it was just shit.
Roger
yeah, that's
Corman.
the one. That's the one to get the Corman one. Yeah.
I was
Believe it or
gonna
not-
play that at BubsCon 2027. Can I borrow that copy?
Actually,
come
for the
pick it
time
up.
that was they rank in that movie, but I thought for the time that was made, that Thing costume wasn't terrible in that movie.
And in case you guys didn't know, Ant-Man got released on Disney Plus this week on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're gonna try and watch it tomorrow night.
I know. We ended up watching. I got Mario Brothers off Fire Stick tonight. Like, got one of those hacked Fire Sticks, but still, yeah, that was. We watched that. It wasn't bad. I think I was more excited for. I was telling the kids,
Did you see the new Ant-Man? Have you seen it?
no, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna try to watch it maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I went to see it in the movies. It's okay. It's
We wanted to see Guardians of the Galaxy too.
I
We're
actually
probably
I
gonna-
I
actually
haven't seen
count.
that yet either. I haven't even watched fucking Black Panther the last.
I like the. Yeah, I haven't watched Black.
I didn't
Panther yet.
either, and I don't.
I
It
will
came
watch
out,
it
and my wife
eventually.
laughed. She was like, "We're not gonna watch that one, are we?" I was like, "Ah, we're good."
Craig says not bad, didn't you, Craig?
I'll watch it eventually.
It's
I just haven't
passable.
gotten to it.
Who knows what Craig did in the back of that
But-
movie theater, make his
It's
time
passable.
as a podcaster.
I like the Ant-Man movies, and this was probably not the best one. I was probably the third one. You know, that's all right.
That's why I heard it was a little snoozy. That's what I
It's
heard.
entertaining. I mean, it's watchable. I don't know. Not horrible, but
I heard
the other
people
two
were
were better.
disappointed with Kang the Conqueror, saying like,
I was disappointed with him. I didn't really care for him.
"Yeah, I mean,
I think
like,
he's a bad
Kang the
actor,
Conqueror is
but
like a
just-
bad motherfucker in like the comics." Do you know what I mean? Like,
They didn't portray him that way like this.
yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I want to watch it.
And the Guardian of the Galaxy, that was pretty good. I would say once again, that's probably I like the first one the best. That one would be ahead of 2, I think, though. The third one, new one.
Yeah, Oregon said he thought Black Panther was better than Ant-Man. So
Now you're gonna have to watch that Ant-Man multiple times because they did portray him as the unstoppable beast that he is.
I have to watch that.
I don't want to give away the plot on how they defeat Kang.
right.
Thank you. Wait till Monday, then we don't give a shit. We'll watch
But that might be a little disappointing.
Okay, well, here's a question though. You don't have to you can just answer yes or no. Isn't like Kang like he's like a time traveler, correct?
Yeah.
So are there multiple Kangs and like
Yes.
multiple? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I was wondering that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's in.
I will not elaborate on the extra credit,
Master what?
the end credit shit.
Yeah. They're getting a little bit much on that too. You don't really need an end credit for everything.
No, they didn't
If
do
you
it
read
for
some of the
everything.
old books though, like Kang was like fucking ruthless motherfucker. He just killed people. Like he was fucking an asshole. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I haven't seen Wakanda yet, but from what I was disappointed in the portrayal of Submariner. I always liked Submariner. I always thought he was a badass. Maybe he's a badass in that movie. But just
Submariner
that-
looked like he was like almost like a Eminem from being
Egyptian.
overweight. You know what I mean? You see the comic Submariner is fucking like Jack
He's
Diesel.
buff.
And you look at that movie, and you're like Submariner. I fucking think I got fucking more muscles than him. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, but you've been working out.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he
you ain't
got
got
the
wings
same-
on your feet.
I guess
Yeah.
not. Yeah. So, Craig, did you think Submariner was cool in that movie, or do you think he was fucking?
He's all right.
He was all right. Okay.
I don't understand why it couldn't be Atlantis. Were they afraid of getting sued from DC or
Yep.
really? They don't own the concept. I don't understand
I
that.
just wanted to avoid the confusion.
People aren't fucking idiots. Well, maybe they are, but who cares?
That's what they're worried. Yeah, they're worried.
Who cares?
People are too stupid for this. They said.
I don't like the way comic books and movies are set up. Not owning the rights to certain things kind of gets you screwed.
Yeah, fucks you up. Yeah.
It does. You think
Because
Don's
if they don't own the rights to a certain character and that certain character is based into something that they want to use in a movie, they can't even use it.
Mhm.
Like, okay, for instance, does that annoy you if when you watch a movie, if it's not the same as the comics, are you like, oh, I'm
That's why a lot of these movies aren't doing well at the fucking shit, because the comic book community doesn't like the way they're changing
shit
shit.
on them right away? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well,
Because
they could change some stuff, and it might not be bad. But when they change the essence of something, like the X-Men never really looked like the same fucking X-Men, and until the end, they didn't even have costumes. A lot of times, they're just walking around in black uniforms. But
so, are they ever gonna? Do you think they're gonna reboot that whole X-Men universe? Like,
I don't know what they're gonna do. That's a weird. They keep putting it off, right? Because now they're gonna have a Deadpool movie with Wolverine, so they're
right.
and they got Hugh Jackman back, so they keep putting it off. I don't know what they're gonna do with
Like
that.
all those
I'm
movies,
curious.
those X-Men movies from the early '90s. Did you like them? Like,
yeah,
I
in
thought
the
they were good.
90s,
You know
I
what
did.
mean?
I liked
Like,
them.
I liked them.
Yeah.
What's
You
going
got
to
pretty
happen
shitty later.
we're going to find out that all of these Marvel movies that they've made in the Marvel universe has been in the other universe,
Yeah, the
not the
multiverse.
main one.
Right. That's a yeah. They got.
Well, they can always do that.
That's what they're going to do. So Fantastic and Four of X-Men have always been in the Marvel universe, but we've been in the other universe for these movies.
No, they could. Maybe they should at this point.
I don't know. I didn't like when they were blending everybody together anyway. I liked it better when it was separate movies, more or
Yep.
less.
Yeah.
Avengers was great, and you got Endgame, and that was all fun, but it really didn't need to be every little character had a movie that had
Yeah,
to
and
fit
then-
into a
And then
timeline.
DC tried doing the same thing.
Yeah, it was just too much. I would have preferred to see just a string of Iron Man movies, Thor movies, and
What do you
whatever.
think it's just too much now? Because we have so much superhero movies anymore. Like we went from only having a few and far between to Marvel got the license. I mean, Disney got the licenses. Boy, they just fucking
what's-
pooped all over us. with
The only thing that
Marvel movies.
pisses me off about, like, I guess superhero fatigue or whatever, is that the superhero movies are generally going to be special effects romps, right? And the main special effect they're using is CGI. So it used to be back in the day, and I'm not going to say that, like Commando is the best action movie ever made, but it used to be more practical effects in use in a practical action movie. So, like, we don't get practical action movies as much. You get a couple of spy thrillers here and there,
Mission
and then
Impossible.
and then that's all you get. And then the rest of them, other than like the occasional spy thriller, you don't have like 5 or 6 action movies that come out a year. Now they're this fucking Marvel movie shit, which is like kind of an action movie, kind of a cartoon, kind of a comedy. Like it's just everything all mixed into one movie. And it's a little much, and it doesn't look like real action. Like I don't get
I think
excited.
the horror movies are coming back. I think that the action will be coming back. Like John Wick was big.
Yeah, but even that. So like the John Wick progressed more and more into a superhero with every movie.
Well,
and
he
I
was
saw
always-
did you see the last one? I did.
Yeah,
And he's unstoppable and bulletproof. It's a little bit ridiculous.
Three was like that though too, really. So
But
Yeah.
he's fucking John Wick, okay, Bubs? That's why he's fucking.
But
John Wick.
Wick's a superhero now. So it went from being a cool action flick with with some real grit to it to now he's just running around like superhero. It's
Right.
just not the same.
that
You know
movie that
why?
came out this
Bubs?
summer.
That's 'cause he's back. That's why he's fucking
Yeah.
back. Okay.
Did you guys see that Zizou? Go see Zizou. It's in
No, that's
prison
what
now.
Weapon did the other night. And he thought it was fucking horrible.
You didn't like
hated
it? I thought it was a great.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah.
Weapon said he fucking was bored out of his mind. He hated it. He's like,
Bored.
I thought he was gonna do some real serious shit. Like he's like, yeah,
He does. It's only an hour and a half. How can you be bored? It wasn't boring.
I can be bored in 20 minutes. Like,
I
and
know.
that
You
has
guys-
nothing to do. No,
You
it
guys
doesn't have
watch
to do.
You watch CG fest movies with no story at all. Is what you want.
That's what I'm saying. That I would prefer it to be a little bit more gritty action movies. I mean, I'd rather watch Smokey and the Bandit
Yeah.
than watch Fast and Furious 10,
Oh no. Yeah.
where they're driving, Camaros into space. It's
stupid.
like, it's
Yeah.
so stupid.
When you were talking about Commando, were you talking about Arnold, the Commando with
Yeah.
Arnold? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
that's
Commando
just
I
like a
know, so.
terrible action movie. Like, it is fun to watch. It's a fun action movie,
Right, yeah.
but it's all mostly practical effects, right down to throwing dummies off of cliffs and
Well,
shit.
dude, every 80s
But-
movie was like that. Remember back in the Action
Yeah.
Jackson? Remember that one?
Absolutely.
I like it, but I
Yeah.
watched a movie that I think is really terrible.
Cobra?
It's Cobra. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cobra's bad.
Entertaining wise, it is entertaining, but it's the most terrible movie in the world.
Yeah, you remember all those movies had those stupid puns they'd say, like, I'm going to blow this fucking grocery store up. That's all right. I don't shop here. Remember?
Yeah.
Cobra, they try to be like
that, they'd say.
they had this plot in Cobra. I was watching like 2 weeks ago. I couldn't believe how bad it was again. It's just like they had this plot out of nowhere where they had like these guys were in the cult. They were like demons or something. They did nothing with it. It was so ridiculous. That
They're
guy,
devil worshippers, yeah.
oh my god.
The best
So
character in the
ridiculous.
movie was his car.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd say
dude, back
another
in
one
the day,
that
though, I remember
reminds-
watching that as a kid, thinking, "Well, this is an awesome movie, Cobra."
I mean, per capita, I think Stallone had some of the worst movies, not like over the top. The arm wrestling
Over the
movie
top,
there.
arm wrestling, yeah.
Love that movie.
Was he an
movie had,
Urban Cowboy too?
No, that was John
Travolta.
Travolta.
Oh, it was Rhinestone
Travolta.
Cowboy.
Rhinestone Cowboy, right? Yep.
Oh, Rhinestone. Yeah, Rhinestone. Yeah.
Over the
Dolly
top.
Parton, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Stallone's kid in that movie, Over the Top. I wanted to punch that kid the fuck
Oh,
out.
there was a worse child
Little
actor.
rich kid, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I really hated the kid in Last Action Hero with
Oh, that was terrible too. Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. That's fucking horrible. I wanted to murder that kid, and I was young, and I wanted to kill
Still
that.
in
Like I was
jail,
like,
yeah.
let me get that kid in a schoolyard, man. I'm beat
Like,
the shit
fuck
out of him.
that.
Yeah, if
kid
you
up.
don't have a kid in the movie that can act, it's bad. It's
I don't like kids
you
in
know,
movies generally at all. Like,
but there are
like
some that do really good jobs. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
said
right. There was a lot of bad movies. Though.
there was
Last-
three kids. There
Remember
was
Last
three kids and
Action
a, and a
Hero?
young girl in
That was bad.
Evil Dead Rise, and they did a hell of a job. So
yeah.
You can be done.
well.
Did you guys watch any of these last?
Hey, I love Commando too. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, I'd rather have a movie like Commando
Right.
than some of these bullshit
Let
Marvel
off some
movies where it's just
steam,
CGI fests.
So okay, have you guys watched any of these last couple Halloweens that came out in the last 3 years?
yeah, there's shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what is this? This is like garbage. And then
How many times are they gonna say this is the final chapter? They've
I know.
literally said this is the final chapter, like as a tagline for
The,
three Halloween.
the first one
movies.
they made, the first one they did, the reboot wasn't bad. The last two were terrible.
yeah, they were just horrible. I'm like, I watched this last one that just came out. I'm like,
It like had nothing to do with him.
that's how you. This is it. That's how you end it. Like, this is
Yeah, I know it
fucking
was horrible.
stupid. Dude, I remember
Well-
watching that shit in the early 80s when I was a kid. Like, that shit was scary. Like, fucking Michael Myers is going to kill you on Halloween. You know what I
The
mean?
first one was the only one that was really scary. The other one's not so much.
You know, when I was younger, I went to wrestling camp at Russ Houck Wrestling Camp, and they shot Friday the 13th movie there. Because they had like a nice big pond there, and they shot one of the movies there. And that was like a little spooky because you saw like, at nighttime it get all foggy. You know what I mean? It just would. And they use that as Camp
They
Crystal.
didn't hire
Yeah.
to pop out of the water. Those pop out of the
Yeah.
water scenes.
That sucks.
Camp Crystal
They
Lake.
take you aside. They go, okay, we're gonna set you on fire, and you're gonna pop out of the water,
Yeah.
screaming.
I tell you, a movie I used to think was so scary as a kid, Critters.
Oh yeah, I remember
Critters
that.
was
I
pretty
hated
scary.
that.
We
It's
reviewed
scary
them,
as
I thought.
shit, man. That thing, and I felt like it could be real. Like that's the thing. Like, oh, there could be a critter rolling to me right now. You know.
How
And then at
old were
the end-
you when you watched Toxic Avenger? You ever see Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, I just got the
Yeah.
4-pack in.
Yeah. I remember watching that shit as a kid it was kind of cool because there were some tits in it too. You know what I mean? You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
a couple. Of
Yeah, that was
boobs
like
in
a
it. What was his
classic.
name? Melvin.
Class of
Melvin was that his
Melvin,
name?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, they had
terrible.
the class
Yeah,
of
that was
Nuke 'Em
bad.
High and
Trauma films, right? Trauma or trauma?
Trauma, yeah.
Roma.
They had the
Classic.
surf Nazis Must Die.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, we did have some shit movies, but back in the day, I guess we thought, oh, these aren't bad.
You know why? Because you only got to see them once.
I
Yeah.
still like,
Like,
them. What are you talking about?
Now you watch a movie 10 times, you're like, well, that it got worse. I tell you, a movie gets worse every time I watch it. Independence Day with
Yeah,
Will
that's-
Smith, and yeah,
God damn.
every time I watch that movie, it gets just cheesier and shittier and more poorly acted, as if it wasn't already poorly acted. Like it just gets worse and worse. I'm like, oh man, I gotta stop watching this movie, or I'm not gonna like it anymore.
You know,
I only got like 2 or 3 watches left in for the rest of my life of that movie, and then I'll hate the movie.
I was in the car the other day and I said to my daughter, just joking around, I said, be kind, rewind. And she looked at me like, what are you talking about? When I said, because I said, be kind, rewind. I said, you don't even know what that means, do you? She goes, no, why? I'm like, well, back in the day, they used to have VCR tapes, I said. I think you'd rent it from a video store. And then if you didn't rewind it, when you took it back, they would charge you an extra fee to rewind it. So they said they always had signs hanging, be kind,
The
rewind.
animals.
And she's like looking at me like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? She had no idea. Like she just was like, so they
Those
would
kids-
charge you if you
yeah,
didn't
kids
rewind it?
don't
I'm
even
like,
know
yeah,
what
you just
she-
had to hit.
No.
I said, I had a super speed rewind on my VCR. And she's like, they charge you like $1. I'm like, yeah, if you didn't rewind it, they would.
Oh, you didn't have the little sports car?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I used
the
to
one
have a
you
little
just-
sports
it's
car
a
that was
rewinder.
you put it in.
Yeah.
And it was yeah. That was fun.
Do you remember that shit though? If you didn't rewind it, they would charge your ass.
Yeah, they
Remember that?
charge your ass.
Yeah, like
And they argue with you too. Sometimes
Yeah.
you go in the next time and they're like, "Oh, we put an extra charge." I'm like, "Bullshit! I rewound that."
Yeah.
Oh, we got it. It wasn't rewound. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was a manager for a store. I argued with all you cheap fucks didn't want to pay the buck.
Hey, dude, there was a
Pay the
guy.
fucking dollar.
There was a guy
Pay
in
a
town
fucking
where I
dollar.
lived.
Scarphead
He
said.
was, it was Shickle Me Video was the name. He was the first guy to have a video store. No one else had one. There wasn't no Blockbuster or West Coast Video. He was it. And that fucking guy made a mint for a while.
Did he hang up the
Yeah.
rugs in his back room where the pornos were, or what?
Oh yeah, because they had the back, they had a
Special
back
section.
room then.
Yeah.
But then when West Coast Video came to town, that fucked them up. It put them out of business because they would do like deals.
Yeah, a lot of those, but a lot of those mom and pops never did go out of business because those guys didn't carry pornos. So a lot of the guys that carried pornos always stayed in business.
Yeah.
Internet put them out of business.
Yeah,
Hey.
afterwards they ended up putting them out of business.
Morning, Don.
Stop.
Yeah,
I remember though. Until West Coast Video, this guy, dude, he was living high in the hog, man. Because everyone that you went in there, remember you'd go in there and you'd grab, oh fuck, there's no tape behind the box. Remember, you'd have
Yeah.
to pull the box out. Ah, fucking, they're sold out. All the new movies you can't watch.
That's
them.
when you go and get the fucking cheesy horror movies.
Yeah.
That's why it was
No,
good.
if they didn't have what I was looking for, I go buy movie because you could
Oh,
buy a
come
movie for like
on.
$1 to $3 in their used movie bin. And then
Oh.
when you play them, there's always you're just waiting for the spot that was fucked up because they were
Exactly.
always fucked up. So you just wait, and then there'd be a little spot where it was scratchy, and you'd be like, "Aha, there it is."
Well, I
And
was
you
saying,
hope it
too,
didn't
I
have
was
like a
telling my
line
daughter, she
running
didn't
through it the
understand
entire
either.
time.
I said you'd put a VCR tape in. I said then you had to like mess with the tracking.
Right.
And she's
Yeah.
like, well, she has like no idea what I'm talking about. I'm
Wait,
like,
you didn't have auto tracking? Oh, that's a shame.
no, we had like, well, I think I had my other VCR when I got a newer one did have auto tracking, but I remember the old ones where you had to roll that ball. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we're fucking old, you know it.
I had to take the cartridges apart and fix them when they always got ripped up. Come back, torn out of somebody's machine. They throw them back in the box. So you'd have to open them up and then cut out like a whole section of the movie. I usually go with the tape. They don't need that.
Just
They'll
put it
never
back
miss
on the
it.
shelf, huh?
Never
No.
miss. No, well, you just edit it, tape it
Yeah.
back up, and then they won't miss it.
Wow.
People come back and go, this movie made no fucking sense. Well, yeah, I cut out a fucking hour and a half of it because it was ripped up.
I remember my
Of course
dad
it
worked.
didn't make any sense.
My dad worked at Montgomery Wards. Remember Montgomery Wards?
Uh-huh.
Catalog place?
Huh?
Yeah, we had
Is that a
one.
catalog?
There.
It was like a
Purchase
department
number?
store.
Yeah.
It was like a standalone department store. He brought home a VCR. That motherfucker was like this big.
Oh my god.
It was like
I
that
think I
big.
still got one of those out in my garage.
Sat on top of our floor model TV. You remember those?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your fucking VCR is like big as a microwave. Do you know what
And
I
the
mean?
console stereo.
Yeah.
4 legs. The 8-track player.
He was like, this is. I remember he worked there, and he brought us. We had the first Sega Genesis, not the Sega Genesis, just a regular Sega Master
The
System.
Master System.
And he'd bring us like the games home too. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
because he got a discount. Oh yeah,
5-finger discount. Fell off the
he
tree.
sold appliances at.
It was a Sopranos discount.
Yeah,
Betamax, Laserdisc. I've got the CED over here.
That's
Star
the
Wars
failed
DVD.
Laserdisc.
Huh?
I know. That's the failed Laserdisc system.
Yeah, well,
CED.
it's not even laser. It's
What
like
the hell
a,
is this? I don't even know what the fuck that is, Bubs.
It's like a
CED.
record.
yeah, it's like
vinyl.
a movie on vinyl record.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the things were so you touch them, they would fall apart. That's why they put them in these big cases.
Yeah, and you stick the whole case in there.
the whole case in, and then the thing would take the thing out and play it, and then put it back in the case, and it was done.
Yeah,
Because
put
you
it back
couldn't-
in the case for
you
you because
couldn't
if you
touch it.
touched it, if you got a fingerprint on it or something, it'd fuck it over. You never, or even a piece of dust, anything, and it would just be a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
I used to love Laserdisc. I had a huge Pioneer Laserdisc player, and those things for when they were
I remember Betamax
Phenomenal.
too. I remember having Betamax.
Yeah, I had a Betamax.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember HD, D or HD CDs or something like that?
Well, they had they had HD DVD, HD VHS for a while there too.
Well, there was it was the one that competed against DVDs.
Yeah, Blu-rays, HD DVDs. Yeah, I had that too. I had all
Right.
of
Yeah,
those.
that's what it was. It competed against Blu-rays. One of the game systems embraced it, and then that was it, right?
The Xbox.
Yeah,
Xbox.
I remember.
and the sad
Remember
thing is
when-
that was a better
Remember when
format.
CDs for? I used to go buy. You could go buy a single of a cassette tape. Do you remember that? Like at
Yeah.
wall to wall. Like it'd be like.
Oh yeah.
You could buy. Remember, you could buy they give you the sticker too. You remember you pay
Yeah,
an
like
extra
a
$1. You put
45.
the sticker on there. And if it broke, they'd give you a new one. You remember that?
Yeah.
So I
You can
remember
report
buying
over it.
when CDs first came out. Remember, you have to buy like those component systems. Everything was a component. Remember? You had
Yeah.
a receiver, a CD player, a fucking. Remember, it was like a whole component system you'd build, and the goddamn a single CD player was like that big to put one CD in.
Yeah.
Well, did any of you guys ever play the Columbia House Challenge there? You would
Fuck them.
I know.
you'd sign up.
8 cents.
You'd sign
You
up and
get
then,
all
you
those
move,
free
and then you
CD for like a
move.
penny or whatever. Yeah.
I wouldn't,
Shit,
I wouldn't
what they
buy
were.
one of them, and then I would just sign up again with a different address or a different friend's name or something. I got how I got my whole record collection is, doing that stuff.
Yeah,
You were
Oregon, I used
scheming
to
the
buy
scammers,
cassette
huh?
singles all
I
the time.
schemed
dude.
them,
Scam the scammers is what he was doing.
scammed the scammers.
Yeah, my fucking car, I remember putting a tape deck in the fucking thing. Pulled the old radio out and put a tape deck in. Because
Dude, I
I
had one car where it was a 1970 Plymouth Valiant, and I just had a CD playing boombox on the floorboard next to me. And drove. And if
Hey,
I hit a
what-
bump,
hey,
it would
Bubs.
skip for a minute,
Yeah.
Hey, Bubs, do you want another one? My mom's got a '74 Valiant in the garage over here.
Dude, I'd almost take it. I love those.
It's got 62,000 miles on it.
Man, I had
Dang.
rolled because it only went up to 100,000. So
No, never rolled. She's the first owner. She never used it for much.
well, it only goes up to 100,000. So every time you try and sell one of those cars with less than 100,000 miles, you find out pretty fast that fucking thing's been rolled like 2-3 times.
Yeah. No, we bought this. She bought this new in '74, and she never drove it much.
And those things ride like a boat. And that
Yeah.
one has Plant 6 in it. It was good stuff.
Yeah, the engine's great, but unfortunately, she bought she bought a 4-door. She had a 2-door. It really would be worth something. But
I had a 4-door. I had like shag carpet from the factory.
My neighbor sold my dad this car. It was the biggest. I didn't want it. I'm like, I don't want it. My dad's like, he sold it to me for $500. This is what you're going to drive. It was a '79 Pacer.
Oh, shit.
Like a Wayne's World. Remember that fucking car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, it was horrible. It was shit.
It's like a
brown
pullback.
color. But the neighbor sold to him for $500 and it had 70,000 miles on it. So my dad's like, well, you'll drive this or you won't drive. Like, because he got a car for $500. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when I bought that 70 Valiant. It was, I think, $350 I paid for that.
Yeah.
And it had a bent frame. I didn't know it. And
Right.
so when I bought it, it had a fucking the wheels, the tires didn't have steel belts in them. They had nylon.
Oh,
Those
really?
nylon threaded tires. So they were like balloons, you know.
Yeah.
So I was driving, and I was pizza delivery driving with this fucking thing. I was fucking running the tires off, and I kept blowing tires. I was like, all right, that's it. I kept getting, I got to get this fixed. So I replaced the tires with real, steel belted tires, all used, like 4 different
Right,
used tires.
Tread
Right?
and shit like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And then when I did that, the thing would shake violently because of the bent frame. So it turned out like the nylon tires was giving me a little bit of play
Right,
in the
yeah.
frame, so it would drive straight.
That's why
So
the
then
fucker had them on there, huh?
dude.
Yeah.
And it was like all metal interior, like there was no real interior to it. It was like the paneling was so thin to the walls of the car. So I'd be driving and the steering wheel literally like this, right? And then because of the thing, and then every now and then it would like catch and it would throw me. So I'd be driving and it'd go boom, and I'd slam into the side of the door. And then I'd be driving it, boom, it just slammed me. Fucked up, man. Good times. I
Well,
sold it to a couple of kids who put it in a demolition derby.
I didn't want that car. My dad's like, well, this is what you got. So, you know what? I'm like, this car sucks. But everyone rode in it because I was the first one to have a license. So,
oh, heck
they
yeah.
all rode in it. Like,
I think at 74, my mom paid like $3,500 brand new for that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't buy shit anymore.
And I was in it the other day. I was in it. I started it up, and when I was a kid, I think it was like 12 years old. I put an FM converter. Remember those? Because they only had AM radios.
Yeah.
And the thing still got the original FM converter, and I turned it on, and the fucking thing still worked.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
That's good stuff. Yeah, it had an AM radio. That's why I would listen to ESPN in the morning because there was a local radio station that had an AM.
Yeah, back
ESPN.
when AM played music all the time. Yeah.
Oh no, not for me. I mean, I was
Not
driving
you?
it in fucking 2000 or something.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
it wasn't
that'd be
doing
good.
it for me. Yeah.
Dude, it's
That was
just
my first
weird though
car.
because that old stuff, that old school stuff used to. I remember going to my grandparents' basement. She had a light bulb that they kept on, like a light they kept on all the time in her basement.
45 years.
They never fucking replaced that light bulb. They're fucking like 60 fucking years old light bulb. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
old
what
stuff
hell?
did last a lot longer than the new shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
That's great. Man, that old car had a foot switch for the high beams.
Oh, so yeah, that's how mine did too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
you
she
have
did
it on
when I
the
was-
floor. Yeah,
I was looking for. Oh well, it's on the floor. Oh,
yeah, it's on the floor. Yeah.
that's
I got
actually
a
a
column
good place
shift.
for it.
It
Really.
was a column shift.
Oh, you had fucking 3 in the tree, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, my finally that car, the frame rusted out, so they won't pass inspection. Because it was an old car, you know what I mean? So I was so happy to get rid of that because I hated that car. But my dad he's like, you're gonna drive that or you won't drive. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah. They don't have inspections in Kentucky. So yeah, and I'm being serious. Like they
Oh,
don't
for
have
real?
car
They
inspections.
don't?
Yeah, there's cars driving on the road with no hoods, like no headlights and shit. And as long as it's during the day, they let them go. Like it's fucked up.
It's like
So,
Mexico,
like,
huh? It's like Mexico and Kentucky.
Yeah. So I had a I forget what year it was. It was maybe an '86 Plymouth Fifth Avenue.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think it's
remember
part-
this.
That's
It was
a big
like-
ass car.
It was huge. It was even bigger than the Park Avenue. It was the Fifth Avenue. It was fucking huge. It was a boat.
And it had,
And
the
it had
impressive
sha-
grate,
it had
the grate
shag
for the
carpet.
grill. Really cool.
It was, it was beautiful. I had the nice Chrysler symbol on the front. I love that fucking car. But the leaf springs, which is what the suspension system was built
Yeah.
on leaf
Yeah,
springs.
I remember.
So they were just like, right?
Yeah.
And they rusted out.
Ah,
And I couldn't get replacements for them.
yeah.
So I just had to scrap it. I sold it for $500 worth of metal because it was worth that much just in steel.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So-
after my 79 Pacer, I bought a Pontiac Forenza. That was my next car.
I have to look that one up. I don't know that one.
Pontiac Forenza was a 2-door, like a little fucking Oldsmobile fucking piece of shit. Yeah. And then from there, I bought, what did I buy then? My brother worked at a Chevy dealership. He sold
Oh,
me a
shit.
Chevy Tracker.
Dude, those Chevy Trackers are like fucking
But it
Cadillacs
wasn't
in
a Chevy,
Kentucky. They
it
love
was
those
a
things.
Geo Tracker. Remember, they were Geos.
They're both.
Yeah.
Both. There's a
first it was
Chevy
Geo.
Tracker and a Geo Tracker.
First, it was a Geo Tracker. Yeah. Then Geo went out, and then Chevy bought them. So yeah, I
Those
had a
Geo
Geo
Trackers
Tracker.
made of fucking soda bottles, dude.
Yeah.
Like that thing was terrible.
I had it to the floor, and the fucking car was hardly moving, and this fucking on the highway. Oh, it was bad. It was like a 1.
I had somebody trying to sell me one of those when I was delivery driving, and my fucking fucking Plymouth Valiant was fucking up, and this guy was trying to sell me one of my ex's cousins. He was like, this is what you need. And it was fucking, he fired it up. It goes, it wasn't even fucking going anywhere. Thing sounded like a weed eater. I was like, I'm not driving this thing. I'm going to fucking die. Plus, getting in and out of it, I'll look like a fucking clown car. This big fucking guy gets out, you know? I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I took my driving test, and my mom, they had a Lincoln Continental
Oh,
that was
yeah.
like a fucking big yellow. It was yellow. It was like, it was fucking big as a. Everyone's like, put that boat in the river. That thing was gigantic. You know what I mean? Lincoln Continental. I don't even know what year that was. It had to be like a 70
It
something.
was a car that was made to be
early
sunk.
80s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went through a lot of cars. Because when I was driving through college, I did pizza. Well, through my second run at college, I did pizza delivery driving. And it was like, if my car tore up in the morning, I had to have a new car by the afternoon or I couldn't go to work.
Right.
So my selection process was I have X amount of dollars. I need a car right now. Who's got one? I'm by calling people and driving, getting people to take me around town.
You just got 10
Trying to make
speed.
a deal. It was rough.
Can't deliver pizzas on a 10 speed.
No, in a city where I was, no.
Hey, dude, thank God though gas was so cheap back then because that fucking 79 Pacer, dude, that thing that had a 6-cylinder in it. That fucking ate gas, dude. That car would eat gas, but thank God gas was like $1.50 back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember when gas went over $2 and I was like, I can't make any money. Like, that's when I quit being pizza. I was like, I can't make any money. It's got prices over $2 a gallon. I can't afford this shit.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
That's why a pizza's $30 now.
Yeah, I know. Now you probably could still make the money. Yeah.
So
Y'all
I
are
told
making
my
me
wife,
hungry.
The new pizza place opened up the road, and today they had a special two large for $20. I'm like, that's a fucking good deal.
I got Bucky Nuggets. I'm gonna go grab the bag.
The fucking Bucky Nuggets.
How old are you, Scarpad?
Too old.
So you're older than. Well, I know you're older than Bubs. I'm older than Bubs too.
Well, how old was Bubs?
He's not like as fuck. He's not even. I'm going to be 46 here in July.
Yeah, that's older than that.
Bubs
I'll be
is like,
6. I just turned 60, so.
yeah. Bubs, how old are you? You're not even. Are you? What are you?
I'm 42.
28,
You're 42 now.
Yeah. How old Scarpad? 78?
68.
68? You're
Don't
not
look
60.
down for a day over 72.
Fucking way you're 68. How old are you, Scarpad?
Just turned 60.
It's turned 60.
Just turned 60, really?
Yes, sir.
Craig just
Now
turned
looking forward to
62.
61.
Craig.
Yep, I just turned 60 in February.
You both
I'll be
look
28.
fairly young.
69, don't fool you.
Hey,
Listen,
morning, Don.
you guys don't act like fucking old fuckers though, so that's good.
Sure they do. You ever see him get up?
Oh, yeah, in the morning I scratch the hell out of my balls, man.
He's just pissing his pants right now, just sitting there pissing himself, isn't he? Yeah.
You just put them on like 45 minutes ago.
Oh, it wasn't for the Colostomy bag I got on me now. I don't know. I'd be sitting over the floor. So.
Yeah. Just pissing in the bag right
Thank
now.
God for that. And good thing a
You tuck
dog's
it in
next to
your
me.
belt so it doesn't flail around when you get
Hey,
up.
Craig, we were talking about our first cars. Why didn't you tell us what your first car was?
Why? Why would I do that?
Because we wanted to know, Craig.
71 Mustang Mach 1.
Oh, what the fuck? We all
That's
had
better
shit
than we
cars. We had shitty cars, Craig, and you had a fucking Mustang Mach 1. What the hell?
That's that porn money.
Yeah, was it a piece of shit or was it nice?
That was nice.
Well, how the fuck? Who gave you how much did you pay?
I
for it?
bought it. I was in the Marine Corps.
Oh, that was. But you didn't have any car until you were into the course.
No, I used my parents' cars
Oh, okay.
for that shit.
You probably wish you had that motherfucker yet, don't you?
Yeah.
How much did you sell it for, Craig?
1,300.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. You guess you probably would have kept that. Huh?
Oh yeah, that car in the condition that I sold it in sells for over $10,000 right now.
Yeah, to earn a car back then.
Everybody says that, but where are you going to keep these fucking cars? Like, I'm not fucking Jay Leno with a giant ass garage and shit, you know? Yeah, I wish I had every car I ever had. Because
that's why I laugh. People like, this is the first car I ever bought, and it's been garage kept. I'm like, where the fuck do you keep this shit? Are you like rich? Like, who has that kind of money?
Yeah, I had a guy earlier trying to sell me a 74 Plymouth Valiant. Said it only had 66,000 miles on it, garage kept.
63.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Scarpad. I forgot. I got the numbers wrong.
Are you looking to buy like an older car, Bubs?
No, it was fucking Scarpad trying to sell me his mom's old fucking beater. Tell me the same story I heard when I bought my first Plymouth Valiant.
Well, it is. I'm missing you the fucking.
Do you get winters in Kentucky or not? Do you get like snow?
Oh, sure.
Is it bad? Bad snow or not?
We got a few snowstorms a year, like 2 or 3
Like,
at the most.
do you want a sports car though? Because I know you were trying to win that bet. Do you have that in your mind that you?
Oh, you were unsuccessful? Damn, I'm sorry.
I was surprisingly unsuccessful.
He didn't win,
yeah, I'm gonna get a toy. I just don't know what.
Yeah.
Probably. I was thinking about getting a Razor. Not a Razor.
Hey, have you ever had a motorcycle? Yeah. So Razor's pretty close. Yeah.
I was gonna get that, but I'm thinking maybe a small sports car. Also, I can't decide. Or instead of, I mean,
my brother used to sell Harleys for years, and he was always saying to me, "Buy a Harley from me, buy a Harley." But they're fucking like $20,000. I didn't want to spend $20,000 on a Harley Davidson. Do you know what I mean? Like I was trying to buy a house and shit at the time. I'm like, dude, I need to buy a house before I buy a $20,000 motorcycle.
Yeah.
I used to have a motorcycle. I had a crotch rocket.
Oh, really? Like a rice rocket?
Yeah.
And
I probably looked a little funny on it because I'm a pretty big guy, but
that's why I won't get one. Same with a motorcycle. Like a motorcycle I can afford that would look normal with a 300-pound, 6'3" guy sitting on it.
Right, yeah. You need to get a fucking $17,000 motorcycle to look like. Yeah.
Just get a trike.
That's why I never wanted to do that.
Yeah, that's what I say. A Razor? I meant a Spider. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about getting a Spider.
You're talking about the 3-wheel one, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I loved having a motorcycle. My wife didn't like it though. She never wanted to ride on it. Like she was just my girlfriend, but she's always like, they're dangerous. You know what I mean? Especially a crotch rocket because they're just made to go fast. They're not really a good cruising bike. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
so you ignored those signs and married her anyway?
I know. I sold my motorcycle and bought her an engagement ring with that money.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the guy that sold me that 1970, my first car, that 70 Plymouth Valiant, and told me that it was owned by a little old lady who only drove it to church once a week.
In the grocery store, yeah.
Yeah, in the grocery store. Meanwhile, I had a bent fucking frame. Anyway, that guy was a preacher. That guy was a preacher, and that's the preacher who married me to my first wife. So that guy screwed me twice.
I didn't think I was just saying, I didn't think they allowed that type of stuff down there. They made you.
That guy was involved in 2 of the worst deals of my life.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
He was a man of the cloth, too.
Yeah.
Guy fucked you, Bubs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he worked cheap on the wedding.
Craig, you ever have a motorcycle?
Nope.
I fucking love that. I love driving a motorcycle. I used to drive that fucker for work sometimes. I strap a backpack on, put all my work shit in there.
Ride, not drive, Chad. Ride.
Wow. Yeah. Do like 165 miles an hour on that motherfucker. Now I look back, I'm like, boy, that was so stupid. I used to drive that thing like what? Driving like I stole it.
Loose gravel and you're dead.
Yep.
You probably had better reflexes then than you do now, though.
Yeah.
Probably handle it better than you could now.
You know what, though? I was big enough, though. I got squirreling me a couple times, and I was able to fucking, like, manhandle it a little bit, because but you lose that strength as you get older. As much as you like to think you're as strong as what you once were, you're not. Yeah.
In your mind, you have this explosive strength that you can tap into at any moment. But then when you actually try to, you're like, whoa, what happened?
A couple of weeks ago, my wife had 5 tons of stone delivered. And then she's like, I go, what the fuck? They dropped this huge pile of stone on the side of my yard. And I had to load this shit up in a wheelbarrow, 5 tons. And I said to her, I'm not fucking 20 years old anymore, Casey. Jesus. Like, she's like, oh, you're fine. She always says, I'm fine. I'm thinking, no, I'm fucking old. I'm old. Like, I mean, holy hell, I can't fucking do this shit anymore like I used to. I mean, I get it.
Do you have a huge life insurance policy on yourself?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. She knows.
Did you get it all moved?
Yeah, I got it out. I moved it all.
So I had the same thing happen to me a couple of years ago.
5 tons.
Several years ago. And I couldn't. It was breaking the hell out of my back to scoop it into the wheelbarrow. And then trying to move the wheelbarrow was like, it's heavy and shit. So I just did those like 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
So I'd scoop it in the 5-gallon buckets and I put it on a hand truck. And I would wheel it in the hand truck. Then dump it and then come and do it again.
Yeah.
Don't both you guys have kids?
I mean, not together. I have one. He's got.
No, I have 2 girls and they don't do shit.
Okay, I was gonna say, what are you doing any of this stuff for if you got kids?
Listen, that's why my dad had 3 boys because he'd go get the fuck out there and do all my yard work. Yeah, he didn't
Girls
do
can
shit.
do that stuff. Don't they can do it.
Yeah,
I might could get my son to do like a rock moving simulator on a computer.
No.
I don't think I could actually get him out in the sunlight to help me.
What? Oh my god.
I do. I've made him do stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember my old man used to go like this. He'd go, "Hey, I just got mulch delivered. It got dumped in the middle of the driveway." He'd go, "That needs to be moved by the time your mother gets home from work so she can park her car." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my brother and I'd be out there fucking laying all this mulch. Like, I said to her, I go, "Holy hell, I can't do this shit anymore, Casey. I can do it, but like it takes all I got to do it anymore. Holy hell." I said, "I'm not as strong as I used to be."
She said, "Yes, you are."
Because she don't do any of it. You know what I mean? She doesn't help me. She's like, "Oh, you're good." She's like, "You act like you're an old man. You're only 46." I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't do this shit anymore.
Still fun. Still fun to try.
Well, that's what my doctor said to me the other day. He's like, "Well, do you ever feel tired when you're doing jobs?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I just had 5 tons of stone delivered, and I just wheelbarrowed it all around my property." He's like, "Oh, you're good." I'm like, "All right, thanks."
So I've been working out in the garage the last 2 weeks, and I got this heart rate monitor because I was getting a little concerned. And I plugged the thing in, and I was redlining at 97%, maxing out my heart rate while I was doing boxing. And I was like, man, maybe, I don't know, but it's such a good workout, you know?
Right.
It's so much better than like running the bike and lifting weights and stuff. I mean, I'm doing that too, but the boxing is like, I was sweating from everything. Like my shoes are wet, you know? And, but my heart rate was going bananas. So I'm hoping it gets better, but if not, I might have to lighten up the load a little bit and work my way up, you know?
What I was going to say, what do they say? Like, is it come to a point where if it's too high, like you're hurting your heart more than you're helping?
It'll shut down I have a system where it'll shut down the system if I go over, if I hit 100. It'll zonk out. It'll be like, stop. You need to stop. You need to rest. Lay down. Consult your physician. Like, fuck.
What's that just mean? That you're just out of shape or what?
I think so.
Yeah. Like,
too many Bucky Nuggets in the middle of the night.
You know, I started running because I'm trying to get in shape, and my fucking knee, Bubs, hurts. Like I said to these guys, I think my fucking knee, I don't know what's up with my knee. It fucking hurts like hell. Like jogging.
Yeah, my doctor told me not to run.
I know. That's what Craig said, ride a bike or something. But I'm like, I'm trying to get in shape quick, but my fucking knee, Because I'm afraid that when I go to this academy, they're going to make me run and do push-ups. I'm trying to do all that. You know what I mean? But I'm like, my fucking knee my knee still hurts. I don't know what's going on with my knee. I haven't ran for like probably 5 days now because my fucking knee is killing me. And I'm like, oh shit. So I got better sneakers coming tomorrow. Hopefully that's I'm hoping that will help.
No, blaming the equipment, huh?
Yeah. Instead of blaming my fucking old ass, yeah.
Well, the doctor told me I can't do any of that shit. No squats, no dips or twisting of the knee in any way. But I can ride a bike, so that's why I got the whole, stationary bike. I run it.
You know what? It's weird though, because I was running there, and even the last time I ran, the time before, not the last time it was hurting my knee, but the time before that, I fucking felt good. Like I was running, like at a good pace. I'm like, damn. But I don't know if I tried to do too much too fast. Maybe I don't know. Like my body wasn't ready for it, and I don't know.
You didn't build the muscles up first. You just shock system.
Right. I think that's what I did.
Like fucking getting chased by a bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I'm from Kentucky.
You watch that movie, Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I watched it too. I didn't think it was bad.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's like a low budget type of, but it's not bad. It has fucking a major actress in it. Whatever. What the hell was her name again? Carrie Russell.
It's the last movie that fucking Ray Liotta was in.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a big selling feature for me.
You know that is based off of a true story, kind of. Did you know that?
That's what I'm saying. The bear's in Kentucky.
Except the bear died.
Yeah, the bear died though. It wasn't like he didn't. Yeah.
Didn't go after anybody. Didn't
He
jump in the
overdosed.
ambulance.
Yeah, on cocaine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy when the guy goes, let's see what it's gonna do now.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It was humorous.
Yeah, it was kind of like
funny.
I don't know. It was just like a slasher type.
Made for laughs.
Yeah.
With a bear.
Yeah.
Is it gory?
Oh yeah.
Few scenes, but not that bad.
Yeah, not the whole thing. It's not like you can hardly watch it or anything like that. Yeah.
I'm not terrified too bad.
No. But the bear had the whole time he had fucking cocaine on his nose. Yeah. It's funny. Kind of funny, yeah.
That sounds good. I'm gonna watch it. Is it free anywhere yet?
Yeah, it's on the cock.
It's on who?
It's on the cock.
Whose cock?
I watched it on Fire Stick.
It's on the Peacock.
Oh, it's on Peacock?
Cock.
I have that Fire Stick that has
All the good horror movies are on the cock.
Are they?
You probably can get it on. You have an app, don't you, Bub, that you use?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you can get-
I've got to where I feel like I reached a point in my professional career where I want to make use of the HD everything, So when you get these like pirated copies, they're kind of they're missing sound sometimes. Like the sound's not as good. It's not properly. They condense them so much, And you watch it on a big screen, and you can see the difference. I can see the difference.
Oh, see, I don't know because I have that jailbroken Fire Stick, and that gets like legit copies. Do you know what I mean of stuff?
Yeah,
and they do have a legit copy of that on there.
Yeah, I mean, once they hit streaming, they live.
Yeah, well, that's what you said exactly, Scarpad. Once
Pretty
you
much
hit
the same.
streaming, then you can get a good fucking stream on it.
Well, I pay the $5 like a schmuck to whatever streaming service, so I might as well use them.
Yeah, I think it's in 4K too on Peacock, so it looks pretty good.
The old
Yeah, it
4K
wasn't
copy.
bad. It wasn't bad. I saw it. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
I'm gonna watch it.
Trust me, I've seen worse movies.
I know we talked about some of them already tonight.
Yeah, Star Wars, the new version, the second movie. Yeah,
No,
that was way worse than
cocaine
fucking-
Cobra. Stop or my
Cocaine
mom will
short,
shoot.
Yeah, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that at
this
the
is
movie,
doing-
dude, when I was a kid.
Oh my god, honey, I blew up the kid. Remember that one? It said, "Honey, I Shrunk the Kid," and they had the sequel, "Honey, I Blew Up the Kid." Fucking terrible.
I remember I saw that, and I saw Secret to My Success at the movies with Michael J.
I love that movie. I still love that movie. I watch Secret of My Success like once a year.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Do you remember that movie? That was fucking old school right there.
Dude, I know that
He did
movie
that-
like by heart.
I saw
He did
that.
that
I
other
saw,
movie too. He did that Hard Way with James Woods. Remember that one?
Yeah, I've
J.
only
Fox?
seen that once, and I was younger. I haven't seen it forever. Is it good?
They did the other one. Was it Doc Hollywood? Where he's out in the
Oh, yeah,
woods?
Doc
I like Doc
Hollywood.
Hollywood. And it's got that one girl gets out of the water naked. So
I remember I went
that.
on a middle school
Yeah,
date with a girl to
Other
the
than
movies.
people always say Back to the Future, but he actually made some other decent movies. Teen
Oh,
Wolf.
Hold on, I want to hear about Chad's middle school hand job at the movie theater. Go ahead,
I
Chad.
know. We went to see Biloxi Blues. Remember that movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, a hand job to
Oh,
Biloxi
Biloxi Blues. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a hand job movie, but go ahead.
No. Yeah.
Freeman just
Every-
hit, the internet.
every
Back
movie's
to
a
the
hand
Future
job movie.
4.
Yeah, I know. You remember that? You're always thinking like, "Oh, is she gonna make out with me in middle school at the movies?" Yeah,
yeah. It only
Yeah.
happened once.
I know. You're right. Yeah,
Out of all the times I tried to make it happen, it only happened once. And the movie was Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. Not even the original. Not even the original.
That was the
Mel
sequel.
Gibson was a great
European
movie.
Gigolo. I had to see that movie twice because I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention the first time.
I remember the
With
first girl.
Dr.
Yeah, she
Tucky,
was,
you guys didn't do the old cut a hole in the bottom of a popcorn bucket?
no,
Oh, no, who needs hot butter thrown on that?
Scarpad. I couldn't afford popcorn, so I was out of luck. You know what I mean?
I was bringing shit in my pants, weren't you?
I
Just
know.
packing
I had
Twizzlers.
fucking good and plenty of my goddamn pants that
Yeah.
I brought from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. M&M's because they didn't melt in your shorts. Melt in your mouth, not in your shorts.
I'm going to make a prediction. Back to the Future 4 is going to suck.
Are they making one?
Yeah. With the Alzheimer's infected actor.
Everyone at this point.
Yeah, I saw a preview for it today.
Have you seen Michael J. Fox?
Is Michael
lately?
J.
Holy
Fox
fuck,
in it? 'Cause
he-
that-
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
He's
He's
shake
bad
like
with
crazy.
his MS or whatever he has.
Yeah, but maybe
He's got
they can use like a
Parkinson's.
steady cam on him. And it was
Well,
just
he
every
didn't
time
look
he
steady
shakes,
while-
it'll shake.
Yeah,
And then it
He looks pretty
pale.
bad in the preview.
He's pretty bad. I don't know if you saw him lately. He's like so bad now. Like,
Well, he must need the money then.
I guess. Yeah,
I don't think I haven't seen any previews on that.
I saw the
Fucking
preview
what, is
today.
Doc still alive?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Doc.
He's
was
in
the
it,
Michael
too.
J. Fox.
It may have been a fake one, but I don't know.
I thought it was fake. I if it's the trailer I think you're talking about. I saw it last week. I thought it was fake. Because I remember there were a couple of commercials that came out that had them reunited and doing a couple of shakes, and I felt like this was just a mashup of that.
Oh no
Oh,
doubt they'll do a reboot of that movie at some point. I'm sure.
Yeah,
The
what?
second one's kind of hard to watch. The third
Yeah,
one's good.
I watched.
Yeah, the first and the third were the best.
Yeah, once it got to the Wild West one. Which one was the Wild West one? Was that?
Yeah, the third one. I like that one.
The third
That
one
wasn't
actually
bad.
got. The second one is a little too serious for its own good. Too dark.
Yeah, it's very dark, and it's very ugly future. Like they made the future really shitty.
That's
You
when he
didn't
was
have
on
to
the
make
hover.
it shitty.
That's when he was on the hoverboard, right?
Well, hold
Yeah.
on. Then again, maybe it was real.
Yeah.
Is that the
did
whole
get
thing
pretty
with
shitty.
Biff with like when they were trying to get the gambling book? Is that?
Yeah, and there's like 3 or 4 versions of the future that they show off, depending on what they change. I don't know. It's kind of hokey. And the timeline doesn't really hold up well, but it's all right. But the third one's good. And isn't Mary Steenburgen plays the
Yeah.
teacher or something? So I always like that one. I thought she
I
was
think
pretty-
a lot of movies that are like upbeat movies, when they try to go dark, they kind of doesn't work.
I remember
And in
my
a way-
cousin and I, we were kids. We used to watch Teen Wolf when we were
Oh, yeah,
just
Teen Wolf. Yeah.
Teen Wolf because they had that fucking chick. Remember that chick that from the theater that he was always trying to bang? Scott was.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
Remember, she was undressed in front of him. We're like, oh, look at
Oh,
her,
yeah.
look at her. We were just like a little kid. We were like a middle school. Yeah, we thought that was great.
Heck yeah. And that's another movie I'll watch like maybe once every 2 years or so. Teen Wolf. And I even liked Teen Wolf 2 when I was a kid too. The Teen Wolf 2.
That was
Yeah,
a different
he
actor,
wasn't
though,
there.
right? That was a different actor, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
was,
the guy
Bateman.
from Arrested Development, Jason Bateman.
Jason
Yeah.
Bateman. Yeah,
I like that one too. They changed styles in it, and I didn't like the new styles,
yeah.
but they kept Chubbs. He was the same. Only now everybody that played basketball now is a boxer. It was kind of stupid.
Well, what about Fast Times?
Yeah, you're
at
right, they were
Ridgemont High? You must have
boxing,
watched
yeah.
that one, no?
And I don't. That's another one I don't think I've ever watched all the way
You
through.
never saw? You never seen Fast Times?
I've seen clips and stuff, and
Oh, you never
I-
saw Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Oh,
No, every time I saw it on TV when I was younger, I was like, "This looks stupid."
Well, you like Styles from
yeah,
It's very 80s.
Parole.
I mean,
Remember him? I just got paroled.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that movie. That's a good one. Actually, I dressed in cosplay one time with dressed as remember they were the Beavers or something was
Yeah,
the name
Beavers,
of the
yeah.
basketball team.
Yeah.
So I have a Beavers jersey and it says Howard on the back and it's got his number and it's got the tall socks and everything with the yellow and blue stripes. So and the shorts and everything. So I dressed as that one time. Nobody knew who the fuck I was.
Oh,
Like,
for real?
nobody fucking got it. Like whatever.
God.
Next time I wear it with a Halloween with like a werewolf mask and shit.
Werewolf
I
mask.
just wore it like without any of that the first time. So
yeah. These are nice.
I gotta lose some weight to fit back into it. It was already a tight fit that day.
Dude, that was a good flick though back in the day.
That's a good one. It just came up yesterday because we were Thursday. Thursday, my wife and I were sitting at a restaurant at lunch and looking out, and a guy pulled up, and she kind of knew him, and she kind of knew the other guy too. And she's like, "I know that guy," and I was like, "Man, how old is he?" Because he had like a big thing of gray hair all the way like through
like
here,
fucking
and the
bad.
yeah. And I said that looks like Daddy Howard from
Yeah.
fucking T-Wolf. She was like, "What? I don't know who that is." I showed her. She was like,
I
"Yeah,
forget
it does
the
look like him."
principal's name. What his name was Rusty something, right? Rusty. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what his last name was.
Yeah, and he got the
Ru-
name Rusty because he
Rusty
pissed his
Hinge.
pants, right?
Yeah,
Rusty
he pissed
Hinge.
his pants. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And the second one, they make like one of the teachers is a werewolf too, and she's like a chick, and
That was just great though. Remember, he's like, give me a keg of beer. Remember?
Yeah.
He fucking,
it's
like,
so good.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Some of Michael J. Fox's finest work. I never watched Spin City or any of his other TV shows. I
No.
watched Family Ties when I was a kid.
Yeah. Family Ties. Yeah.
That's a good one. I rewatched. That's on. I think it's on Peacock. It's on Pluto. It's on Pluto on demand.
Which
And
one?
I've Family Ties, and I've rewatched like the first 2 seasons of that.
Actually, Spin City wasn't
Alex
Heather
P.
Locklear.
Keaton.
Heather Locklear was in that, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah,
think the
Alex
last
P.
time I
Keaton.
saw Heather Locklear, they said she's like a raging alcoholic now.
Well, she married that guy from Cinderella, didn't she?
Oh,
Did
did
she?
she?
Yeah, she married a rock and roll guy.
Yeah, she's not looking too hot. She used to be so smoking hot, but she's not looking too good nowadays. But how old is she? Probably
Well,
what?
she's probably like 67 years old.
Yeah.
so. Hey, we all can't stay beautiful, let me tell you.
No.
I tried. I pulled it off till about 50 minutes.
Pull it
No,
off
what the
for all those
shit?
years,
Well,
Scarpad.
what
You
the
know what I
hell?
mean?
What the hell after that?
yeah.
Just went downhill.
How many Instagram filters are you using right now on this screen?
I should use a few more.
Their
Yeah.
blush is a little off. Like,
All those movies that you showed, Scarpad, are you going to review all those fuckers or what?
No,
No.
That's for his personal collection of shit nobody else wants.
that's right.
Previously viewed Blu-rays for $5.
That's his Black Friday sales they forgot for $2, huh? Yeah.
Everyday sales.
No,
dude.
no. Some of them, yeah.
You need to go to I was at Half Price Books on Thursday. It was Thursday night. I was at Half Price Books, and
We have any of those up here.
we have a Half Price Books outlet
What's up, Kev?
near us. So I go there and now they have tables and I'm sure you're not collecting DVDs anymore, but
No.
they had
Well-
DVDs for, $3 for $1. And then they have huge tables full of Blu-rays for $1 a piece. And they're not brand new, but I mean, they're fully functional, discs and with all the whatever packaging and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you get brand new Blu-rays now for like $5 at Amazon. Certain movies,
Yeah.
I mean, they got them pretty cheap.
Yeah, they are. Finally.
Yeah, dude. Every Black Friday I used to go do that. Go buy all these fucking movies I didn't even want. Like, oh, it's only $2. You know what I mean? $3, and
Yeah,
just
get
buy
it.
them.
Get it. Yeah, I used to do that too. And then some of them, like Target or something, you'd have to buy so many to get it. So you had to buy 5 at and then you get them for $3 a piece.
Well, I would always buy Game of Thrones because I always put those on Black Friday. So I'd buy the Game of Thrones Blu-ray. So I have every Game of Thrones. I have every what was that? Lee Shriver, what the series he was in?
Oh yeah,
Ray Donovan.
Yeah, Ray Donovan.
That one's rough, man. I had a hard time with that.
I
seen the
love
first
Ray
2
Donovan.
seasons.
Yeah.
It's a little rough for me.
5 years is pretty good.
Eastbound and the one
Down.
with the towers. I have all those.
Eastbound. I've never seen the first episode of that. Is that funny?
Oh, it's funny as shit.
The Black Friday, that's how I got into Walking Dead because they were dirt cheap. So I bought
Yeah.
the first 3-4 seasons, I think.
Those are the only good seasons.
And I was hooked.
Yeah,
First
dude,
6 are good.
those last
I
couple
think
ones
Breaking
are
Bad.
horrible.
Breaking Bad every season was good.
I got that Breaking Bad. It's like in a plastic drum.
Yeah, the chemical drum one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like $400 on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sell it and buy the regular set for $20.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I still have a bunch of series over there, like in plastic that I never even watched. Like,
Yeah, I got
HBO
tons of
always used
stuff.
to put their shit on Blu-ray. I mean, on their Blu-ray series on discount.
Yeah, I just picked up Rome. That was a good one for me.
Oh, yeah, I had that. I have all those.
I picked up Spartacus, the one that was on Stars.
Yeah, I have all Spartacus. What was the Western the HBO did too? I have
Deadwood.
Westworld.
Deadwood.
Deadwood.
Deadwood, yeah. Oh, I have Boardwalk Empire, all those.
Man, that's a good show.
I just finished
Yeah, it's
watching it.
underrated.
I hated
that
the
show was
ending.
great.
Oh, you didn't like Boardwalk Empire, Scorpion?
No, I said it was underrated, that show.
Oh, I
I
think
don't like the ending. The ending sucked.
Well, that's true with most of
The
the HBO
very,
shows.
very ending.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it's hard to end a show.
The
You know what?
Wire
I
was
tried to
good.
watch it. Everyone loves it, and I didn't think it was that good.
What?
What the fuck is the drug one in Baltimore?
The Wire.
The Wire. Yeah, I have every
No,
season
it's
of The
pretty
Wire,
good.
and I tried to watch the first season. I'm like, I just don't like this.
I don't usually watch the drug shows. It's hard for me to even watch Breaking Bad. We're kind of trying to keep getting through that. I think we're in season.
Dude, I stopped
2.
watching Breaking Bad too. Like,
Oh, Breaking Bad's great. But
Yeah.
I just
only
I like shows that have a good guy somewhere. And
there's
so
no
after a
that
while,
anymore. They all
after a
ain't their
few
heroes.
seasons where everyone's a bad guy and I have no one to root for ever, like the cops are bad, the bad guys are obviously bad, the good guys all turn
You probably
bad.
didn't watch The Shield, then.
Didn't watch the
Shield's all
Shield.
bad.
No, I don't.
yeah,
I don't
Vic-
usually watch.
I watched, Vic. What was his name? Vic.
Big Mackey.
Vic Mackey. Yeah.
I don't watch
I
cop
got-
shows. I don't watch lawyer
what?
shows. I don't watch doctor shows. They can all suck a dick.
I pretty much watched every HBO thing I bought. I have Carnival. You ever watch Carnival?
I'm not seeing that.
I remember that. Yeah, 6 Feet Under. for a
Yeah,
while.
6 Feet Under. What was the other one with the vampires? I have all those.
True
too.
Blood.
True Blood. Yeah, yeah.
And then
Red Shoe Diaries.
I never saw that.
yeah, Red Shoe Diaries.
I think it was Showtime.
Oh, 6 Feet Under. Isn't that another one too?
Yeah, 6 Feet Under. Dexter
Yeah,
for the
that's
first
what
6, 7
where
years
they
were
dead
good.
people, right?
Yeah, I didn't watch any. I've never seen the first episode of Dexter.
Dexter was good.
I never watched Dexter either.
Mr. Robot's good too.
I like the
I
first
don't know. That
couple
guy's
years of that.
creepy looking. I don't. That Malik guy.
What was that
Mm,
other one I have over there from Cinemax?
I don't know. We can't see it.
Banshee.
I never watched it, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, Banshee.
Mm.
He was like a convict that now he got a job as a sheriff, but he's like Yeah, it's good. It's like one of those late night softcore. You know what I mean? He's fucking
Just-
somebody every week. Yeah, I mean,
Justified was really good. That took place.
Yeah,
in
see, I never watched that
Bub's
either. And
home
that's
state.
like, yeah, that's about Kentucky. So everybody down here is like, oh, you got to watch
oh, they
that.
love it.
I'm like,
That's
I already
good.
see tweakers out there every day. Like, I don't need,
Yeah,
I need to
he's
watch
good.
a show about them. Fuck
What do you
It's
that.
got
a pretty,
against
pretty good
Tweaker?
show.
Nothing. I got nothing for him.
Sons of Anarchy.
Never
Yeah.
watched the first episode. Now my
Oh, I
wife
love
likes
that
it.
show.
So she's seen it.
That shit was good. I love that.
Yeah.
I never watched the Mayans though.
No, I wasn't in the mines, but Sons of Anarchy was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Was that the spin-off show or whatever, or the sequel
Yeah,
show?
Yeah.
it was like with the Latino gang that they used to fuck with in there.
I fell off because it's been on forever. But I watched the Sunny in Philadelphia. It was good for the first.
Oh, dude, I have every season of that show. I love
Some
that.
people say it's still good, even though it's on for 15 years. I don't know if I believe them. But
I've never seen the first episode of that either.
it's funny, but it might be kind of dated by now. I don't know.
I'm not like
It's
a real
still-
big Danny DeVito fan, or
It's
that
still-
little twerp that talks with the
Oh.
high voice. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be annoying.
Yeah,
That's his
but
whole
I don't,
character.
I don't need that many. I don't need annoying people to watch. Like, I'd say probably the best show I've ever watched that didn't have a good guy in it was probably Mad Men. Like, that's another movie. That's another show where it's just like, and that's
didn't
another
have
one.
one good person in.
No, not by the
Even-
end.
Oh,
By the end, you didn't even like the kids.
even the
Like,
John Hamm wasn't a good guy in that. No.
No, he's an asshole. Like you're pretty much rooting against him since like the third episode. Like
He
fuck
doesn't
this
get
guy. When's
redeemed?
he gonna get his just desserts? Just
Oh,
a
so
prick.
nobody got redeemed.
No, really, no one does. The entire movie, the entire show, you're just like, man, that person does suck. At first, you get a new character, you're like, this person's gonna be good. I'll like them, and then you're like, no, they suck too. But it's a great show. I've got that on every season of that on Blu-ray. That's a good
How
one.
many years was that? That wasn't on that long, was it?
Like 8 seasons.
Wow.
8 or 9 seasons. And I still need to complete my steel. I was trying to collect all the Best Buy steelbooks of Game of Thrones, but I stalled out because some of them people want like $200-$300 for those fucking things. I'm not doing
I
that.
bought the. I got the set when it was on sale for like $80. Not the steel books though, just the regular set.
Yeah, I want the steelbooks. That's all that I really try to collect is the steelbooks.
I got the House of Dragon first season in steelbook.
Oh yeah, I have all Game of Thrones too. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that out when I was at Best Buy. I just wasn't. They wanted like fucking $30 for that.
for what?
For
Well,
one.
that's not bad. Well, that's not too bad for a season of 12
Game of
shows,
Thrones.
9 shows. That's about
I
the
don't know.
going rate for
Feels like a lot.
Yeah.
A House of Dragons.
That's Game of Thrones is probably still my favorite show ever. I love Game of Thrones.
House of
It had a
Dragons, I was
rough
surprised.
last
I was.
season.
Yeah, well, it's not horrible. It's not great though either.
I don't know. I've rewatched it. I've watched that last season twice, maybe 3 times. It's
That last season was not good.
It was
It's rough.
it was rushed.
Especially that shit that was so dark you couldn't even fucking see what was going on.
That was through
Yeah.
the whole show.
Yeah. You're like, God damn, I can't see what the hell is happening.
Yeah, House of Dragons.
oh, Mandalorian's like that. Like half the scenes, every time they do a night scene or something in Mandalorian, it's like I swear they just digitally turned out all the lights. You can't see shit.
Dude,
So-
this season I didn't think was good. Did you?
It
Mandalorian.
definitely was not as good as the first or second season. It lost the Western quality that it had in the first 2 seasons, and even Boba Fett has more Western to it.
Right.
And this season didn't have any Western to it.
This is kind of turning into more of a Bo-Katan series.
I don't
Yes.
mind Bo.
I don't either. I mean, I like her. Look, I got a fucking Bo-Katan helmet right there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I like her too, but like it's kind of getting, I don't know.
I know
I think
both
that's what they're-
both shows do these weird episodes. Like they take a whole episode away from the character. Like that this year, they did that stupid scientist episode for a whole
Yeah.
episode.
That was terrible.
That
And then
was.
like
Dude, that had
and then,
nothing to do with the whole fucking story. That was
yeah, and then
stupid.
well, I think it does. Yeah, it does. I think eventually it does. But and then and even Boba Fett, they did the episode where the Mandalorian took over for like
Yeah,
a whole
remember that was the best episode of that season. Was the
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
season, the whole series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like the last season of which I enjoyed this season of Mandalorian. It just wasn't the same. Like it was missing
I
something.
think I had good episodes, but not the whole
It had
season.
some good
was
episodes,
great.
and the cameos were very distracting. It's too much. I don't need Tim Meadows in Star Wars. I don't need Christopher Lloyd in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like
I
whoever
don't
wants
need
to be
Jack
that.
Black, or Lizzo in Star Wars.
And
Like,
Lizzo,
if you're
right?
gonna give them a real part and have them part, like, okay, now Jack Black is gonna be featured in multiple episodes.
Yeah,
you know,
they're
going
just there
forward.
for to be there for a cameo.
Yeah, for a
Yeah.
cameo, I don't need it. I don't need it to be a
You're right,
cameo.
that guy, the guy that was in the Mandalorian, or was that the one that was the comedian that played the part? He actually, I thought he played a good part.
Yeah,
Oh, the Burt Barr or something.
Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill Burr. or
Yeah, he
whatever.
was good in
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that I'm good with.
Yeah.
Because that's just somebody getting cast.
Right.
And,
So
and
if you're
same
gonna have
thing
Tim
with
Meadows in
Jack
every
Black and
episode,
Lizzo, they just are rich people that they just, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I thought that
they're
was
not even really acting, and the whole
Yeah.
thing is woo.
yeah,
It's
this the same thing
terrible.
with when they cast Nick Nolte as that little guy in the first season. He was great in it.
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
in multiple episodes.
right.
You know,
And that came up again this season, right? Because he knew of those people, and he spoke to
Right.
those guys that way. That was cool.
What was that other Star Wars show that was fuck. I can't even think of the name.
That's the name of it, the Fuck Show.
Yeah. The one that the guy from Rogue One.
Andor.
oh,
Andor, yeah. Did you like that?
I never saw it.
it was dull. It was
I
a good show.
I
but
thought the beginning was a little boring, but then I thought it got better.
it got better,
Yeah.
but they could have cut. They could have.
There was definitely some
things
slow
up.
moments. Like they spent a lot of time at that prison camp or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I did see Obi-Wan, and that really seemed like a movie.
Yeah.
It seemed like it should have been a movie, and then they just kind of drug it out with bullshit to make it
Right.
long enough for a show. But
There
then
was a
not
lot of
really.
parts I liked with Obi and Vader, but then there was a lot of other
Yeah.
stuff like just like
Yeah, I mean there were some good parts, but overall it was disappointing.
Yeah.
Like
Now I've
most-
watched
like-
a fan edit of it where it strings it all together
Yeah, I
and
heard
kind of
about
makes it
that.
an hour and a half long movie, and it's not. That's better, but then it's missing parts and it seems
Well, I think
disjointed. a little
when
bit.
they originally announced that he was, I think they originally announced there was supposed to be a movie, and then it went to a show. He was going to do a movie on.
Well,
on,
it's like- in the beginning of that too, where they show like Leia running from people in the woods and they can't catch her, and she's like running like a little kid.
oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like I would have snatched that motherfucking kid and thrown in the van before you knew what was up. You know what I mean? Like
Shot her with some sort of. Remember when, like, I think it's the first movie, or which is whatever, episode 4 or whatever. But I think it's the first movie when they she's like running down the hall and they hit her with like the stun version of the gun, and she's like rings go out. She just falls and faints. Like,
yeah.
hit her with that, you know?
Yeah. She's
But
like
she's
running
so
in like slow motion, and everyone's like, "Oh, they can't catch her." They're trying to get.
Yeah,
her.
I thought that Obi-Wan suffered from bad writing and bad direction. I
Well,
thought
that's
the acting wasn't
the
so
problem
bad,
is
but the directors were
writing is
terrible.
always the problem.
I mean, I think the only thing that really saved that was the whole battle between Vader and Obi-Wan. There,
Even that was shitty when he tries to set him on fire, and then he's 5 feet away, and everybody just walks away.
No, that
like-
was. I'm talking when he hit him in the shield.
Oh, in the end,
Yeah, with Anakin. Yeah, that was like the last episode, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the best episode of the whole season. Yeah, it was that.
It gets better, but it sure is rough.
Yeah, because at
Couple
first
of
Obi-Wan's like a pussy, like I don't have it. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? You're like a master Jedi, dude. Like, quit being a pussy.
Yeah. And yet, Boba Fett was way worse.
Yeah,
Like Boba Fett was
they had
dog shit.
those the bikers there.
Yeah,
The
those
whole
bikers
thing
are
was
gay.
just
Those
terrible.
bikers are
Slow.
fucking gay.
It was stupid. It took a good character and made him shitty. Like after watching the Obi-Wan show, I didn't hate Obi-Wan at the end of it. Like I was fucking sick of Boba Fett at the end of the Boba Fett show. I was like, he sucks.
Like, if Mando would have showed up, Boba Fett would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boba Fett was never a
Boba
good
Fett's
character.
one of those characters that really never needed any more explanation than what he got.
No, most characters don't. Most of the better characters have some mystery to them, but
What
No,
is
but
it, Craig?
Disney needs most of the shows are not good.
Craig, what did you say about Boba?
Never a good character ever.
for a good character.
Listen,
Yeah, he fell into a Sarlacc pit.
he was dude. He was never a badass in any of those movies. He was more of a badass when he came back in The Mandalorian and fucking wanted his suit back. Remember? That's when he was a badass.
Yeah.
He was
That
more of a
was good.
badass there than he ever was in any movie. Like,
Yeah, that was good. They should have stuck with that.
The stuff in Boba Fett where he was with the Sand People, I thought was the most interesting part.
Ugh,
And well,
fucking
I
shoot
thought
me.
they'd
I
play
know, that
that
drove
up.
on, didn't
I
it?
thought they'd play that up more, but they didn't play that up at all. It
They
never
played
even
it up
mattered.
plenty. I tell you, the whole concept is like whoever's sitting there and thinking, let's get that 55-year-old out of weight, out of shape fucking guy who voiced Boba Fett once. Let's get him and let's film him 20% of every show getting in and out of a bathtub. And if we can at some point have him fight naked outside of the bathtub, well, that's what we want. We want to see Dad Bod in the bathtub.
Ass beat.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
fucking Black Chrysanthemum kicked the fuck out of him.
Yeah, and should have.
Thanks for proving my point.
You're welcome, Craig. Thanks for staying up.
Well, gentlemen, I think I'm leaving. It's fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah, my eyes are burning.
It's 3 a.m.
All right.
What's outside?
Good night, everyone.
All right, catch you later, guys.
Thanks for being such an active host.
Thank you. I'll get my my
They don't let me talk.
Let
Oh,
me,
you need to talk, motherfucker.
in the chat. I'll throw down my address so you can send me the check.
Yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead and put. Do you have a channel? Go ahead and put your. Go ahead and put a link to your channel there. Scarpet have a channel? Yeah.
Yep. Suck it easy, fellas.
All right. See you fuckers later.
All right.